This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, good morning, everyone. This is our first session of QA. Okay, this is QA with manual testing, automation, API, and SQL. This is like full complete program. That's the first session. Okay, this session is for anyone who has no IT background, or those who has some IT background will talk. Okay, um, this program is for the people who want to change their career to IT, starting from QA, where the entry level jobs are provided. We'll talk very much in detail today. What is the market, where to start, okay, and how is the help from here, how is the training from here, what is your effort, everything we'll discuss. All right. So before that, we'll start with introduction. In introduction, uh, what we're gonna say is your name, okay, your education background. If you have any experience, is fine. Okay, you can talk. Wherever you are working is fine. There is nothing to hide. We're trying here to convert your background from non-technical to technical. Okay, your current city, your goal, very important, and how did you hear about this institute? Okay, so we're starting from, I'll start with myself. I'll introduce myself. So my name is Vipul Patel. I'm the coach and mentor for the QA program. Beside me, Anshul Mittal is also a coach of QA. Um, he is from IBM. He has taught around the whole 2023 and 2024, all the students. And I'm teaching last 10 years, same institute. I have around 3,000 plus students I taught so far, same classroom. Okay, some of them are managers and directors in Shaw. Some of them are QA lead or director in companies. Some of them are in IBM. Some of them are in Air Canada. Some of them are in WestJet. Some of them are working from home. Some working from US. Some working for remote countries like Australia and New Zealand. Right. So this is a big world. Okay, there is a big world of IT. Someone should know how to explore. Okay, so that is me. My education is I'm a master's in IT, also master's in retail technologies. I have done the first year of my MPhil from Dublin, Ireland, originally from India. I'm living in Calgary last 11 years. Um, this institute is 10 years. We have around 4,000 plus tech graduate from this institute throughout Canada. So anybody who is in different city would like to join, they do this program from their own city, and then they're moving forward, applying the jobs either same city or remote. So other than me, there are 6 to 7 more professionals who are doing teaching, coaching on other programs as well. Other than QA, there are data analysis, cybersecurity, software development, business analysis, UX UI design, so many things, right? So where we begin our journey, we begin journey from here. Why this and what has the career of quality assurance in the future? We'll talk everything today. So that is me. Let's start online first, then we'll go to the class. Shruti, if you can start from your side, if you can follow this, and let's go from there.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Morning.
My name is Shruti Yogesh Kumar Patel, and I have completed my MCA back in 2008 from
Mhm.
India.
Mhm.
I worked after that. I worked in a institute, engineering institute, as a software developer. So
Mhm.
there, over there, I was working on their website, the
Mhm.
college website, which was on that time it was on VB.net. So I was
Mhm.
working on that platform. But after my child's birth in 2014, I quit the job, and I wasn't doing any job uh, till the time I came here. I came to Canada on
Mhm.
at 2022,
Okay.
October 2022. So I was searching for the job here. Uh, Unfortunately, I didn't get any job in the field which I was working back in India. because
Okay.
of my gap over there also. Maybe that was the reason. But then I joined a survival job in IO Solution as a customer service. But
Mm-hmm.
last month I quit the job because I wanted to pursue something in my field.
Makes sense.
And I came to know about you because some of your relative is my husband's friend.
Mm-hmm.
So they have communicated with each other, and I came to know that there is such an institute which is
Mm-hmm.
providing the QA and data analytics courses, and furthermore references also.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, I joined this institute, and
Awesome.
I'm looking forward for a QA because, frankly speaking, I have no idea what is quality assurance with the software testing and how it is, uh, uh, how we are supposed to do it in the
Mm-hmm.
live.
Sounds great. Welcome, Shruti. You
Thank you.
are same as like 3,000 people who did this program, similar like you. Some of them worked in hotels, some worked in restaurants, some worked in security offices in nights, right? So some work with Amazon warehouse, packing the CDs and DVDs. So if they did it, we can also do that same way. Its only thing is the years are changed. Pretty much the area of work is pretty much same. Okay, so welcome. We'll talk more about the things in detail. Thank you. Parveen, morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Parveen. I have done my Bachelor of Computer Application back home in India, and I
Hmm.
have done Master of Business in Management from Australia.
Hmm.
Currently, I'm living in Calgary. I heard about this institute from my relative, and I also searched on Google star ratings so that I can join. And also, I'm currently looking for the opportunity that I can work from home because of my kids. Currently, I'm working as a healthcare aide,
Hmm.
so there are some issues. So I have to stay at home for my
Makes
kids.
sense. Makes
That's
sense.
why I want to choose this course and to make money, obviously.
That's great. Of course, that's why
Yeah,
we are here. That's why we are
yeah,
here. Okay,
yeah.
great. Thank you, Parvi. Welcome. We'll talk
Thank
and
you.
discuss more in detail about what you said. In
Mhm.
further, we have Baldev here. Yeah, please go ahead, Baldev.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Baldeep Panesar, and my education is I have done MBA back home in marketing, and I came to Canada in 2020, just before the COVID, and I was living in BC for the last 4 years. I
Mm-hmm.
just recently moved here
Mm-hmm.
in Calgary. My sister lives here,
Mm-hmm.
and how did I hear about it? I was searching online
Mm-hmm.
courses which gives you like help in aid and everything.
Yes.
And my both brother-in-laws are in IT field, and they told me just go for the IT. And I think in QA you don't need that much technical background,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I tried
Okay.
to do. Yeah,
You said your relatives are in IT.
yeah.
What they do?
One is in networking and one is a software.
Awesome. Okay. They are here in Canada or USA?
One is in Chandigarh and one is here in RBC.
That's great. Okay. I think we talked
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
my
Okay.
brother-in-law said me.
Great. Okay. So great. Okay. Sounds interesting. Sounds amazing. Okay. So one thing before we move on. Okay. Why we are here? Okay. There are so many universities and top colleges over here, but what they are not providing us, that's why we are here. Okay. What they are not providing, we'll talk about that. Okay. So here we need a full training on whatever we want to pursue. Okay. So for example, if I want to be an accountant, right? If I want to be an accountant, I need to learn what is accounting, profit and loss, and debit entry and credit entry. I have to do some practice, right? then I know what is accounting, right? So that is the first thing. Okay. So same thing over here. Maximum places you heard about training that give you theories, that give you concepts, that let you read the books. This is completely opposite. This is more of hands-on practice. Do you do your self practice with us? We just take you from the baby, like you take the hand of the baby and you let the baby walk and then run and fly. Okay, that's what the target. So training is mostly is a practice. Okay, practical means projects. Okay, we talk from day one, which is today. We start talking and learning projects, practical things. Okay, after training is done, if I've done my accounting training, and next thing is I have to apply the job, for example. But who will help me for resume? What can I put in my resume? What can I show to the company? I don't know. Okay, so that's our next thing is resume. Okay, in resume, whatever the projects you are learning or you have learned in this 2 months, that goes. So I don't have to even remember in interview, oh, what is this question? I don't have to remember because this is not theoretical. You practically worked on those projects. Okay. These projects are same as what is happening in companies. So we'll talk about those within a minute. Okay. In your resume, now coming back to the resume. Okay. Maximum people have a problem over here. Some people have training from back home. Okay, we don't criticize anybody's training, but somebody is well trained from back home but don't know what to write down in resume, so company don't pick them up. Okay, the style of Canadian companies asking and taking you from where you are to the next level is way different than anywhere else, believe me. Okay, I myself applied 300 jobs in first 2 months. Nobody even tell me or told me that, oh, we received your resume, thank you so much. Right? Nobody even tell me even you applied for this one and we are moving forward with you or not. They don't tell you, right? Now it's opposite. Now they keep talking to me, keep bringing me resume, their jobs. Oh, we are ready to offer you this much package. Are you willing to come? Same thing with the students who finish their training from here, right? So resume is very important. How to highlight your project's achievements. Uh, with this is with experience. Now, one more thing is, if I'm an accountant, I learn accounting, but I don't put my experience in my resume. Somebody will see me, I'm a fresher, and they may be thinking this person cannot do the job. Okay. Now, what is with experiences? Somebody has Baldev have 2 years of gap. Shruti has 5 years of gap. Somebody has 1 month gap. So we'll try to match your gap. Means minimum to minimum of 3 years or 2 years or 1 year experience should go in your resume. Why I'm telling you that is, even though you apply today to the recruiters, that says go and get some experience and then come back, or add some experience and come back. Okay. So what we will do over here is the same projects you have done. We will use those companies where you doing the projects with us, our own companies, that we will provide you the experience. So we have listed 2 to 3 companies. When you finish training, we'll talk about your resume. We'll do that together, and I will be helping you out what to put in your resume. Okay, that is after the training. Okay, next thing is interview questions and answers. Everything is clear. My training is done. I'm great in my resume, but I don't know what to speak in interview, right? That is another thing. So here I would say always resume plus LinkedIn. Okay, because there are maximum companies hiring through LinkedIn. Okay, and the next one is job applications and support. Okay, this is what maximum people are here until you get hired. Again, there is no job. So I'm not getting you job right away after you finish 2 months training. You have to put effort as well. Okay. Somebody says Google review. I don't ask all the students who got the job, say, can you go and put the review? But you will see sometime otherwise somebody is only coming here, oh, give me the promise of the job. I says this is only happening when you're working with me, right? So what is my pretty much an experience in last 10 years is the people who have really burning inside, they want to do really good changes in their career, they want to work from home, they want a better career, better life, they work hard, they get the jobs, right? Your goal should be very clear. and I'll be helping you to set up your goal. Okay, this is why you are here. Okay, so this is the ultimate outcome. You are applying the jobs, will be helping you. You got an interview, I'll help you. You got a first day, first week, first month, you got help. Your first year, you settle down, you got help. Means these projects are so in depth. So far, not even single person, single student says, I don't know what to do in this area of my job. That never ever happened, right? Even the people job, I got a job with IBM and Microsoft, then it had never had this issue. Okay, moving forward to this one, this is your final outcome. Okay, and then you are with job. That's what our main goal. Okay, everybody's coming for here. We're looking for you to come also for here as well. Okay, now coming back to the IT. What is IT? We're gonna go through some basics as well, even though some of you already know what is IT, what is IT within the company. Sometimes this is called information technology and services. Okay, it is actually a department. Okay, it is department in within a company. Okay, we'll get some examples. Let's take an example of Amazon. Okay, Amazon has a CEO. Within the Amazon CEO there are so many various departments. Okay, so let's take an example of real-time example. If I say um, amazon .com, amazon.com, everybody knows what they do, right? Okay, so this company, what is this company for, what they do?
They sell to them.
Did you see there is a Amazon shop, you go and do your shopping and then come back home? What is their business model, how they make money?
From online.
Online platform, that is perfect, yes. What else, Shruti? What you have noticed, Shruti? Did you bought so far anything in Canada?
Yes,
Yes. What?
yes, I have
Okay.
from the Amazon only. Comparatively to the other sites, other live
Mhm,
shops, Amazon is providing products in cheaper rate, so
mhm,
people are reaching to them to buy that.
mhm,
They are I what I think is they are buying the products from suppose they are buying a headphone, so they are buying in a bulk, and they
mhm,
get it at cheaper
mhm,
cheaper price, and they sell it
mhm,
with some dollar or $2 more to us, but
mhm.
they are earning more in that thing.
Okay,
So that is their
that's
motive to earn. Yeah.
good point. What do you think, Parvin? Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I also think the same thing. Like there is another site, Alibaba.com too. They're also
Yes,
doing the same thing. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Okay, so you all have answered very well. See, Amazon, great idea, great concept. Okay, but when the first time the Amazon were doing the DVDs and CDs rental long time ago. Okay, within 10 years they are the multi-million dollar company. Within 10 years, same thing Facebook, right? So what these companies, let's talk about 12 years ago when Amazon was like doing or thinking of online shopping. Okay, what happened? They needed something because this is online. Online means people can use their laptop, mobile to do shopping, right? So whatever you see in your mobile, in your laptop, either do shop either on Alibaba or Amazon, those are the IT or tech application, let's say. Okay, we'll start learning some technical words from today. Web applications. Okay, so what I open today is web app. Web means anything you open on Google Chrome or other the browsers, that's called web application. Okay, same thing you open Amazon, you open in a mobile, is a mobile application. Okay, do some research today. Go to amazon.com today or amazon.ca today and see how many features are there. Go and check in mobile application. Do you see the same or not? That's your homework. Okay, you let me know in the next session. Okay, so mobile application. Okay, there are so many others like desktop application and but we will talk about this in coming more technical sessions. Okay. So coming back to the point is, what is IT? Is nothing but a department which is providing service to build an application, to build and maintain an application. Okay, so if I write down this way, build and maintain an application, right? So talking about Amazon, long time ago, the boss who got an idea, I need to build something where customers can start go and browse the amazon.com, amazon.ca, right? I want something that people can download in the mobile from the app store and start shopping, right? So where they do is, the owner of the Amazon, he went to the IT department and said, I need this one. Okay, so coming back to here, in IT department there is either director or VP, okay, who owns IT department. Okay, same way there is an HR department. Everybody understand what I'm saying, right? There is also director of HR. There is sales and marketing, right? So this is also another department. Okay, we call it digital applications. This is called digital application. You may heard this from many people. This is digital world now. This and that means everything is on mobile or on your laptop. You can browse. You can open anything, right? There is a HR. There is a director of marketing as well, right? So every department, anybody who has an idea, they need to go to the department head and say, hey, I need this app, I have this budget, I want this application. Okay, that's where the communication starts. Okay, so the owner of Amazon, okay, went to the IT department VP or director. He says, I have this idea. Okay, starting from here, idea, I have this budget. Okay, and this is my schedule. I want this to be ready in this much.
Owner and client is the same thing?
Yes, we come into that. Yes, owner. So this owner is your client, is your customer. Okay, so you are part of the IT department. Okay, within IT department there are various roles. There is a project manager. There's a developer you heard about, right? There is a BA, business analyst, QAU, right? There are other roles, but we'll talk very important roles today, right? So these are the people who are part of the IT department. Okay, now this is a project team one. Okay, this is project team one. There are so many project teams who are working within the IT department. Okay, so I'm just gonna make this way, project team one, right? So this project team one is managing one application. Project team two is managing another application. So let's say project team one is got offer that there is a requirement of Amazon.ca app. So this team will start working. This is what we're gonna start learning today. How this team is working, how this team is kicking off the project, how they start working. You may heard sometime that we are urgently hiring, so they have a new idea, new project coming, they're hiring somebody right away. Okay, so we're gonna discuss everything in very much detail, what is happening and how things happens. Sounds good? Give me 1 second, I'll bring the charger. We'll go from there. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring it closer to you. All right. So that is the project team we're talking about. Okay. Any idea you talk about, let's say Uber, they started their business. Have you seen any Uber office? Great idea, right? Skip the dishes. Have you gone through skip the dishes? Hey, I need veg biryani from this restaurant. I said, okay, go and online, right? So everything is online, okay? And you see, everybody has mobile, even person who is 14, 15 years old plus. So there are consumers who are right away available online. They want to explore something, let's say Instagram, Facebook, right? You don't see them. There is no local office or store, but everything is online, right? That is why IT is pretty much like, available, always in demand, that there are always and always new ideas. Companies, people have it, they want something, right? So this is where we start, right? The owner of the Amazon is your client now. If you are part of the project team, that person is your customer. He has budget, he has a schedule, and he said, I want this to be ready in 2 months, 3 months. That is your schedule of the project, that is your timeline, that is your deadline, right? So we'll start one project today. We'll learn about everything today, that what is happening in technical world. Let's take some example, okay? Now Amazon is actually a online retailer, okay? It has so many things in the background you don't see, okay? So if we talk today, there are vendors, okay? Anything you search today, not Amazon is producing.
Right.
Amazon is not making at all anything. What they are the commission person,
Hmm.
okay? The
Yeah.
commission person means, hey, you want to sell, the let's say
Okay.
Apple iWatch. Okay, you bring it to me. How much? They bargain. So if they're
Hmm.
selling on, like, through their stores, $100, this guy will take for $60, okay? $40 remaining now. But in this $40, they have other cost, the digital application cost, making cost, maintenance cost, scheduling, okay? And on the other side, you are the customer, right? So there is a vendor, okay? There is a vendor or vendors, number of vendors are listed. If I want to sell these courses, I have to go to Amazon, and Amazon said, hey, how much you selling? I said $3,000. Okay, you give it to $2,000 to us, right? So they take 30-40% of your, and then they sell it themselves. So this is commission based model, okay? I can say subscription is not actually subscription, is commission based model. So every vendor has different set of price, right? And Amazon is part of their, and they have customer like you. So whatever customer wanted, they have it.
Yeah.
So vendors, okay, what is the entire scenario is, if I'm a customer, I go to my Amazon mobile app or web application, I search a product, right? Let's see the entire scenario. I search something over here, then I add this item to my cart, right? Now they will check how much is the processing time for your delivery. Now they also sell other things like Amazon Prime and stuff, so you get faster, so they can manage or organize your product faster. If you're a regular customer, it comes like 10 days, 15 days, 20 days. So vendor has told that this will be taking, for this particular item will take 1 day, 2 day, 5 days, 10 days, on depends on the geographical location. Some items Amazon already have it in their warehouse, right? So this is kind of, very I can say, in demand based supply chain model, right? Anything they wanted is, the item which are in very much in demand. Let's say Apple phones, they have it in stock,
Right.
but things are not always coming in order. They keep it, with vendor, and they have minimum inventory coming in, right? So this is all called data. Data analysis comes in later on. So this is kind of the one project which is happening. Next one is scheduling, schedule to the customer, customer got the item, and then the entire process of the order is completing, right? So this is how the Amazon works. Now Amazon similar, Uber, skip the dishes, Facebook, they all work the pretty much the similar way, right? So these are the background. The background of this one is so many applications, okay, which you and me don't see this, okay? If I go here, there is a sign in my profile application, okay? there is my order application. You don't see this, but they have this, right? So there are various project teams are working. Okay, what we talked about, project team 1, project team 2, project team 3. We'll talk about some projects today as well. There is a today's deal application. There is um, supply chain within this one, right? So there are so many applications. Let's take another example of WestJet. Okay, what this business is about? Have you gone to their store? Hey, I need to buy, buy a ticket for my back home. Can I get it? No, there is no store. How do they sell?
Online.
Online.
Right? So imagine if WestJet.com server or application is down for one day. What happened, Shruti?
So it will affect the market because if the main server is down for the
Mhm,
WestJet, nobody will be able to book the flight tickets from
mhm.
their side, and the company will be in huge loss for the day.
Okay,
But these companies has always a backup solution.
okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So first of all, you said they will lose business, right? Revenue. What else will happen if one day we're down?
For one day,
Let's say one day or one, even in 1 hour, right? 1 hour down.
yeah, they will lose so much money
Okay,
as well, right?
okay. Have you heard about the Talos? Not Talos. Rogers had a incident. Those who were in Toronto, right?
Exactly, in
There
DC as well.
exactly. We'll talk about that incident as well today, right? So everything what is a business available online, which is like digital business, we call it digital. Okay, they have pros and cons, and as Baldev says, they always have plan. But we'll talk about that, right? They lose revenue, they lose trust from customer because it's one day, 1 hour. It is still like if you're buying a car from Toyota and says we're calling you all the cars back, there's a big issue. There may be fire when you drive. What do you do, right? So anything is anything which is the customer related, directly related to customer, there is a there is a issue, there is a pros and cons. So revenue, trust, um, they also have a competitors,
Competition,
so the business goes to the competitions, right?
right?
So competition, um, we can also say there are investment or investors, they lose the
Yeah,
investment from the investors,
stocks.
right? Exactly, stocks and many things, right? um, Revenue, trust, competitions, um, these are the major side effect if the project or the application. Okay, so everything is very important about or they depend on these people.
Right.
Okay, that's why this says, have you heard about, there is a comparison between, we shouldn't compare this way, but if you talk about Apple and Samsung, right? You buy what is iPhone 16 maybe latest, and if you go latest Samsung phone, there is always $300 $400 difference, right? We see Apple as a very qualitative product, right? And we see Samsung as the second, maybe, right? Maybe it's my perception, but I see by prices. So why you are willing to pay more to the Apple phone? Why? What is the reason?
Due
The
to its
main
market.
reason, I think, is the demand. The Apple, everyone phones to
Why there is a
buy
demand?
Apple phone. Yeah, everyone
Why?
want to have Apple. Yeah.
What is reason there is a demand?
It's
The features.
yeah,
Features.
features,
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Features
Um,
also Samsung has it, right?
right.
Google phone also has it. Microsoft phone also has it. They have a more good features than
Uh, their operating system is different.
operating system. Okay. What else?
mhm. Battery life,
Battery
maybe.
life. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they are handy as well.
Hmm. What else? Do you wanted to say anything, Shruti? You said something.
Yes, I was saying that Android has Android is more user friendly according to me because
That's
currently I'm using
true.
Samsung. So Samsung is Android is user friendly, and the ones Apple are creating, it's not very
Apple
friendly
is not
people.
user friendly. I 100% agree with you. It's worst, right? Okay. But what makes difference between these two is quality. Okay. You see the quality of phone. Maybe if I buy a MacBook, I don't need to buy any antivirus. That's the biggest thing, right? If I have Apple phone, I don't need to worry about any bugs, any ransomware, unless something major, right? So quality is very important. So that's why. So when they have to pay, quality means you are paying more to the phone, they're paying more to these people. So they are hiring an experienced, smart people in that team. Okay. So now coming to the question is, when I'm applying to these positions, they says you should have experience in this and that. Their interview process is 2, 3 levels and lot more, right? And then they find the right people for their team, right? So this is why the project team is very important for every company. Okay. Now, when the coming to the question is, when I'm applying job, we are always considering this. Okay, which company I'm applying, what kind of projects they're running. Okay, everything is so detailed. We will go through like from kindergarten to university level. So you see, first session is kindergarten, grade one, grade two. Then we go into the grade two, grade three, grade four. We are leveling up our knowledge and experience slowly, slowly. By the time we finishing this one, we know what the managers are doing, what senior people are doing, what they're doing, and what I'm doing right now. We want to see the comparison, right? So this is actually the importance of digital or online business applications. Okay, if you do not maintain the quality, that happens, your your business get affected. So that's why they want to make sure they hire someone with experience. Okay, they hired someone with some projects experience from local companies. Now we're coming back, we're going back to what we discussed very first 5, 10 minutes, right? They do not want someone. Yes, okay, I don't say that they don't hire freshers, but it takes long time for you to set up and build your career. If I'm starting from, let's say somebody, I don't know, it's very rare, some intelligent kids, they start from grade one. That in this they had a skip their kindergarten. Okay, or somebody jumping straight away to grade 10 from 8. I'm just giving example. Somebody's going to the college skipping 1 year, or they got credit because of their expertise or experience, right? So this is what we are aiming. We are not going as a fresher, full stop, right? We don't even tell companies that I'm coming here as a zero experience, right? Now, zero experience in the sense, definitely we are not going to the company and work for this 2 months, 3 months. We are working exactly similar projects, same tools, same process. Okay, similar thing over here for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 projects. So we are very much confident on what is happening over there, right? When they are when you are applying for for a job, your resume is similar to what senior people also applying. So ultimately, it's coming to the question is interview, right? And how I get hired than somebody else. That's our technique. We're gonna learn that in interview session, right? And how to maintain and survive yourself. Our goal is not to just get a job for you. You need to survive on your job. So we want you to take the second level within a year or 2 year. Okay, that happens after 4 or 5 years if you study from somewhere else. So that's our confidence. That's our expertise, which we are giving to you, right? So I myself has 16 years experience. Anshul has around 11 year experience, right? So what we do is me, Anshul, and everybody else, those who students who got the jobs, what they do in the job, we do over here. Okay, so we're just practicing. If I wanted to be an accountant, I practice in a campus and institute about an accountant. I learn all the projects. I run all the softwares, the Oracle or the Sage and this and that. I put in my resume and I go to the accountant office. Hey, I have experience on this and that. I learn all these projects. They says, yeah, I will hire you for an entry level. because they see everything what you learn, what you worked is there. They're doing the same thing, but they will not give you a senior position right away. They just want to test you first because you're doing everything what seniors are doing, or at least like second level people are doing. But you need to understand, or you to be part of the team first. You have to earn the confidence and trust, right? That's where we are planning. Okay, our goal is to get an entry level job. Okay, so let's take one example of a project. Sorry, a project and project team will work on all these things. But before that, I think we are talking about a visit, right? This is the business which is 100% digital online business. This is the bread and butter. This is called landing page. As soon as I open visit.com is landing page. As soon as I open Institute of IT Training, they have landing page, right? If I open Amazon.com is landing page, right? Some technical word. Landing page means where they want you to take you first, where there is the main bread and butter business. So the visit bread and butter business is airline selling the tickets, right? So this is their way to go 24 hours, 7 days, 365 days, must work application, you know. So behind this, now you imagine because you are doing travel all the time, right? Behind this, a lot of things, right? If you want a trip from Calgary to let's say New York, right? But they need to have the flights, they need to have the crew member, they need to have the pilot, they need to have the entire operation. Okay, so let's understand the business itself, right? Every business has has a business model. Okay, so the customer is coming into the picture, and customer is part of the operations. Okay, so let's say marketing people get you as a customer, or online business, online application, visit.com, you are now customer, right? You are going to the operations straight away. You bought the ticket, you're part of their operations. What is operations means? If I go to the visit, once I'm boarding, there is entire setup. If I'm going to the bank, I open my account, I'm going to the bank, there is an entire operations, right? I'm depositing my cash, withdrawing, creating an account, credit card, everything, right? And every department has its own team, own applications. Okay, so if I talk about Vesda, there are so many teams, right? Operations is a thing, customer service is another thing, right? We'll talk a lot of things about each business, right? This is general business idea. Okay, so you will be part of either operations, you'll be part of even the marketing team, you may be part of the customer service team. Now most of the time you are part of in IT this team. Okay, so Vezet has so many applications, projects going on right now. They have the project team, okay, where they're bringing new flights, they're taking off the old flights, they're removing some flights which are not working, not generating revenue, right? So that team is constantly working on this. Okay, this has so many phases. First you select the flight, then you select inbound, outbound, and then you pay. You have finally the itinerary, right? Similarly, there is a vacations app. Similarly, there is a my trip, manage trips app, right? There is a check-in app. There's a flight status app. There is a rewards app. So many project teams working in this company, right? My visit profile app. Okay, so in the past I traveled through same visit. I can see my past.
So in this web application, these are the different apps
Different apps,
in one.
exactly, yes. So here is check-in app. There is a check-in application. So here I just put my details, what is my last name and what is my ticket number or reservation code, and I can do my check-in within 24 hours, right? Likewise, there are so many project teams working. Okay, so let's take one example of a project. So what is a project? Okay, and where we begin. This is the chapter one of our the career. Okay, later on after this one, we'll go through um, the tools which we're gonna use. Okay, there are jobs we're gonna check. Okay, jobs we're gonna check. We'll learn about the entire process of our QA program. We'll also talk about our next session as well. Next session, project continue. Okay. So a lot of things over here. Project. What is project is nothing but an idea or let's take an idea or maintenance. Okay. I can take this way. Okay. So we only talked about idea, Amazon idea, um, the skip the disease idea, right? Westjet, they have had an idea. Facebook is another business. We will talk about that one as well. Idea, right? So every project is beginning with something in the director or VP's mind that I want something for my customer. Okay. So every department has head, director, VP, and they want to maintain or make sure that they are working for their department, their customers, their own customers. If I'm a check-in application director, let's say I'm a IT director, but if I'm project manager or business owner, I always think about check-in application. That's under my portfolio, right? If I'm doing the main flight check-in, not like flights application, I have the biggest portfolio. Okay, I have the biggest application. Okay, so this is what I want to make sure I maintain this one. Okay, I don't want any complaint. I want to make sure this business goes, this application works the way customer wants, right? 24 hours is working pretty much, right? So there are so many applications going on, there are so many projects working, project teams are working. So this is an idea or something to maintain. Let's talk about an home, right? I'm buying a home. So before I buy a home, okay, I need to have my brainstorming at home with wife and what I need, how much budget we have, right? um, which committee I want, what schools we need, everything we discuss first ourselves at home. It's not like I go straight over to the builder, hey, I need home tomorrow. The builder will laugh and say, go home back. You know, you don't know what you want, first of all, right? There is a process, right? So home, the application, the project is the same process. Okay, same way. It's working same way. So first of all, your background, you need to do some homework even for house, okay, for a project as well. So beginning with who is the owner of the project or home is the business owner we talk about, which is some technical words from now. Who is the client? Okay, who is the client? We can say director of the department, so many positions we can say, product owner. Okay, every company you go maybe the different naming, but their work is same. Okay, they are either the VP of the department, director of the department, product owner, we can say them are client, business owner, but their work is same. So who is the business owner at home is the housewife or boss at home. So I need a new house, you have to buy it for me for the next 6 months, right? That's the demand. So first of all, we do our own research at home. How much money we have? What is our budget? Which committee we want? I know what. Then within the house, uh,
Amenities, yeah.
how many bedrooms? Whether parents are supposed to live, kids, these. That's so many things we discuss at home. Because nowadays we are so smart. We have so many things together on our mobile. We can do basic homework before we go to the builder. Okay. So basic homework preparation of your idea, what I want a house, right? That same thing happens to the project as well. Okay, so we'll talk about two things together. Okay, let's talk about the one application which we are thinking to at least have some understanding. Everybody knows what is career page or job page, right? I'm just talking about this is the website career page. So we'll talk about one project, at least at the basic level. We'll start with another separate project as well. Okay, so every company has a job page. I go and apply the jobs, right? So this is coming under which department?
The jobs one. IT one.
Who manages jobs within the company?
HR.
HR,
Yeah.
right? So director of HR, okay, is the owner.
One.
Okay, Director of HR is the owner. Okay. For home, we have the housewife or the owner, or like the housewife, let's say, or the bread earning person. Okay, so this person is also owns or has their own the idea or affecting your project. This person also has a direct influence on the project, right? The both has their own role. Okay, so before I buying a house, I need to do some basic homework. Same thing as a director. Before I want something, I want to make sure I have my own homework. So let's talk about this application first. Okay, this is the career jobs page. Okay, if I wanted to apply the jobs, what I do is I just go and click the career or job page. Give me 1 second, let me just search. Okay, yeah, okay. So did you see that the link is changing? Okay, ready to apply, then it's going to take you to the next link, next page. The link is changing, it's not visit.com anymore. Okay, as soon as I click here, this is what HR's application, different application, right? Now this is what, before it goes to the IT department, the director of HR is thinking or making sure he or she designs the design, the prototypes, and what could be the application look like, what could be the search page look like. If somebody search the jobs, with it should be coming in over here. I can even search by department as well, right? I can even search by city. I can search by language as well, right? This is how, if I go to all the jobs, let's say this company does not have QA job right now. So if I just say 19 jobs, and if I don't search anything, I can see all the jobs as well. This is what the homework of the director of HR before he goes to the IT department. Everybody clear until here? Right? Same thing, a housewife or the breadwinner of the house, the husband, they decide what they want first, then they go to the builder. Okay, the basic homework is done by this one. For the director of HR, they also have some designs, some prototypes. We'll talk about this, prototypes, some mock-ups. We have already heard about this, right? you know then they have things clear in their mind that what they want. Until now they haven't gone to the IT department yet, they are still in their mind what they want, right? Same thing for the basic homework for the housewife or the owner of the house. They go to the so many show homes, they go and see what available in market, they go online and see something, they talk to so many people who already have house. Basic homework, right? Once I have this one, within that I have my, what is my budget? Okay, what is my schedule when I want this house? It's same thing for the project as well. Okay, when I want this one, so many things. Okay, that is the same thing for the both, right? After the basic homework is done, the for the house we go to the builder. Okay, builder, builder's office, and we discuss our need. They have some basic details take from you, they will go through all the stuff. Same thing over here. Okay, the director of HR now will go and talk to the department head, director IT. So director of HR, okay, is talking to the director of IT that I have this builder's house, builder's office, director of IT or the VP. They're taking the decisions, major decisions, right? And whatever this person's need, director of IT will divert his or her request to the right project team. Okay, why we are learning so many things from the beginning? Because see, when you start the job, you don't know what is happening in the background, right? Maybe if I'm in a leadership position, management position, then I know all this. Otherwise, straight away I'm in a job, I'm just taking the work, I'm finishing my work, I don't have chances of upgrading myself, taking the promotions. I don't know what is happening, right? So I can contribute this one in future as well. So director of IT is diverting your request to the project team. Okay, requesting to the say project team. So project team is either brand new or existing. Okay, so director of IT will take a look whether anybody has experience of similar position, similar applications, the way director of HR want. Okay, sometimes you see that job description says if you have experience in insurance applications, insurance is great. If you have experience from banking is great. If you experience in kind of HR related workflow is great. Nice to have, right? Why they're asking? Because they are hiring either brand new project team if they don't have it. So they said we are hiring urgently. We will see some of the jobs as well, right? Or they go to the existing project team who has an upcoming schedule within a week, 2 week, 3 weeks. Okay, so we in IT we work constantly on different project teams or same project team to do some lots of upgrades and maintenance. Currently we're talking about idea. Okay, the idea of the director of HR. Okay, so once the builder is, you go to the builder will take you to the all the details and say, okay, they give you all the information where they want, who will be the, what will be the project schedule, when your house will be available, if you deciding this, what is the cost and everything, right? Various different model. Okay, after that what is next thing is, now builder has various project teams as well. So your type of request of home will go to the different
Construction.
construction company, right? The construction has it. Builder also has so many third party vendors, or they have their own team as well, right? So then builder to construction, we can say project team, right? Here a project team is either hired or formed. Okay, here is a project manager, business analyst, developer, QA. Okay, these are the minimum to minimum people who have on similar project experience. They are here. Okay, that's why we're going to learn all this in detail. The project manager's role is to make sure or understand what is this project about. So project manager will design a project.
So
Okay,
project manager is in direct contact with the director IT.
coming to that, yes, that's a good question. So what project manager is, his job to is to manage the project. That's it, nothing else. Not going to develop anything, design anything. They just make sure everybody is working together. Okay, so project manager initially is talking to the director of HR, because now there's no more role of director of IT. Is now handed over to the project team, let's say one. Okay, project team one. Okay, this project team one is working straight away with the director of HR. Okay, they're working together. Director of HR is now your customer. Make sense? Okay, this person is your customer. Okay, this project manager's role is to manage people, manage project, manage documentations, and make sure everything is going on time. So if the director of HR says I want this to be done in 2 months, project manager's role is to make sure everything is happening on time every day, Monday to Friday. Things are happening, right? That's project manager. The document project manager designs is project plan, project schedule. I'm gonna write down everything in detail for you. So when you go and start working in a as a your role as a QA, you see things are already there. Sometimes you are joining your team when they are discussing about the project. Sometimes you are joining when the first meeting is happening. Sometimes you are joining when everybody started working. You are joining late, right? We'll talk about that. So project manager's goal is to, or job is to manage project, manage people. The role of business analyst is to directly talk with the director of HR and asking, hey, what have you done in designs? What do you want? Give it to me.
Okay, now the BA reports to PM, right?
We're coming to that. I'm gonna go in detail and everything explain. So let's talk one by one, step by step in plan. Okay.
Sure.
Who reports to what? We'll talk about that. But what is their role? Okay. Everybody is reporting to the project manager. That's what your main end goal. But you have your own manager as well. Okay. Project manager has his own boss. BA has also his own boss. But you are all working for one client currently, is director of HR. Okay. This is the person who wants everything. Okay. Monday to Friday, 98% of the work you're doing for this project. So only 2%, 5% you're working for your own manager. They want something else. I hope that is clear. Okay. You have your own project team, project stakeholders. So project business analyst job is to make sure whatever the designs, prototypes, mockups this team director had it, John had it, they started, business analyst started working from that level. What do you want? What do you have, right? And more in detail, we can call it as requirements. Okay, requirements. So requirements are pretty much discussed, designed, talked initially when this project was briefly discussed at home, right? Same thing. Director of HR, he is in his own team. He has like 5, 6 people who are working on. Have you heard about Adobe, the Microsoft project, the team app? They have so many things they're designing themselves. Okay. Once the designs are completed, then they're coming to this level. This is next level, right? So project business analysis talking to the business owner. Hey, okay, what do you have in requirement design prototype? Give it to me. Same thing over here. When you start working for the when you have given your deposit, okay, you are working for your first meeting, okay, or first I can say initiation is where you start discussing about next. What is next? Okay, what is next? Initiation. Initiation in the sense initiations. Okay, okay. What do you start first? You start where the project plans, project kickoff, the very first thing. Okay, so project manager's role is project managing people. Business analyst role is to work on lots of details. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about BA here. BA is actually sandwich person. Okay, so the director of IT, director of HR, not IT. Okay, and BA, they both this work together first. They make the technical documents ready. Okay, so whatever my homeowner wants, they just make everything in a floor layout, everything get ready, then give it to the construction team right after that. Means technical team. Okay, developer and QA is a technical team. Project manager and business analysis is not technical people but the project people. I hope that is clear, right? The both are pretty much having technical background as well, but they are more towards business minded people. Okay, the final delivery is done by these two, right? The project team is divided in these two. There is also database team, a lot of them, but these are the crucial people. Every time you go, you will see them. Okay, project manager, business analyst, developer, QAs, right? There'll be 3, 4 developers, one QA, one BA, one project manager. That's what the typical team in every project team. I hope that makes sense, right? First initiation is the drafts, designs, and everything. Here, project plan, business analysis, designing, requirement document by discussing, talking to the director of HR, John's team. What it looks like. Give me 1 second. I will show you what it looks like. Okay, the business requirement document. Okay, let me just talk about live recording. That's the one. 2024. We'll talk about the latest batch, project documents. Let's take for some example. Okay, so this is the document called business requirement document, is designed by BA. Okay, by taking lots of designs, top prototypes from the business team. Okay, business analysis sitting with the business owner, director of HR. It says, what do you want? The HR director will explain everything. If somebody clicks here, it goes to the next page. Link will be changed. This is what the initial page look like, search page. And here is the first is keyword box. Keyword box will be 20 pixel by 120 pixel wide. Everything you heard about me, or I'm talking about details now. Font size will be this. There will be 3 buttons. One is checkbox, 2 radio button. They have already designed, but now HR director is talking in detail in person in interview with BA, business analyst. He or she will talking everything in detail, what it looks like here, how this search will happen, because that's the first step for searching the job and then applying the job, right? I can clear things, I can search again, I can clear this. So clear means clearing the search, right? Everything discussed initially, whatever is required with the business analysis. Based on the discussion, business analysis designing document called business requirement document. Okay, we call it BRD, business requirement document. Okay, project plan, project schedule, so many things done by business by project manager, right? Once this document is so many meetings with director of HR, one, two, three. Until that, the entire technical team is on hold. We're not doing anything until you discuss your need, your profile, your for the house. The construction team is on hold. They don't start anything. Okay, because you see, if you wanted 4 bedroom house, they already started. They started for 3 bedroom house. That's the wrong requirement, right? So first of all, requirement should be finalized. You getting my point? It should be approved by director of HR, should be locked. Okay, you want 4 bedroom house, this committee, this level, this design, everything is clean, this is the budget, good. Then they make a sign or contract with you, agreement done. Then the construction team started working on your demand, on your request, on your requirement. Same thing, whatever your requirement is being given or taken by business analyst, talking with the director of HR. Then those requirements are signed in, signed off, locked. Okay, those requirements look like this. Okay, I'm going to show you a lot of things, but a lot of details, right? What is the who is the business owner? What month here is this been done? What is version of this document, project details, how many duration, what is duration, okay, what browser you need, what mobile, we will talk about this in detail. Then in detail requirement, what HR director you talk, everything is discussed here, written here. For who? For the technical team, because this BA is designing, getting things ready for technical team, not for him or herself. Okay, these people need to understand technical words. So BA is a sandwich person between project team, HR, director, and technical team. So role of B is very crucial. Okay, the business owner, director of HR wants helicopter. If B understood very well, otherwise you have the requirement for the plane, right? So we don't want to build plane when somebody wants helicopter. Somebody wants have budget only 200,000. You make it for 1 million. So who asks you for where is the money coming from, right? You may heard sometimes city project is expanded by 2 million more, right? There is an over budget project. This project is out of schedule and we cannot go move forward because is more way over than what we thought. Sometimes the project is in the middle stopped, right? We are talking about project right now. Okay, that is why is this happening? What is the reason? We all discussing in detail. That's why the role of BA and project manager is very crucial. Okay, they discuss that detail. They have screen sharing, they have thoughts, they have a lot of meetings. Then finally the requirements are ready, documents are designed, approved, then moving forward to the next step. Okay, very first thing, after once the requirement documents are ready, very first thing, let's say, for IT is the kickoff meeting. Okay, here also once your requirement and everything is discussed with first thing is a kickoff meeting with as a construction company. Okay, so construction company, okay, construction company, they kick off the project, kick off the building work. Okay, they also do in the similar way build the building, uh, let's say kick off, construction kickoff, that's simple. Okay, here the kickoff meeting of the project. Okay, so once everything is discussed, what requirement what business owner director wants, their documentations, the team is hired, everything is done. Now very first thing is the kickoff meeting, the first thing where everybody is sitting in a meeting room Let's say you already hired now, you'll be part of this team as well. Or meeting. This can be if you're working remotely, you're joining from home. Okay. So let's discuss your first day. You got hired. Okay. You'll be talking, you'll be asking your manager who has hired you because you only met them in an interview that who is my project team, which project team I'm working. So they'll be assigned, they already know what team you're going to work. That's why they hired you. They will be making sure you are connecting with the project manager or at least business analyst who makes the decision for the project team, right? So it's project team. Let's say Smith is a project manager. You'll be talking with the project manager, and this project manager will straight away from day one will invite you for the meetings, online or in-person meetings in office, right? Meeting room. So first kickoff meeting where now this person is our business owner. Okay, business owner, we call it BO. So in the first kickoff meeting, you have a business owner, BA, QA, project manager. Everybody is in a first meeting. Everybody is there. Project manager, um, developer, everybody in a first meeting. Where again, business owner is like it's like unofficial way of telling what everybody want, what business owner, director of HR want, what is his schedule, what he wants from this project. But before that, everything is documented, right? Here you have coffee and muffins and donuts, and you're listening to the business owner, director, HR, John, what he wants. Okay, so he'll go through, he has already designs, he just go through what he wants by designs. I'm just saying, by designs. He has lots of designs in place. This is what the design look like for search, and then the job page, individual job page. If you click on this one, this will look like this. Everything is in designs, mocks, prototypes, right? Buttons and everything, what the color look like button, everything is what he's talking about in this first meeting. When he want, what are the basic things required. This is not long meeting. This is pretty much half an hour, 1 hour maximum meeting. Okay. After that, business owner will keep coming in for future meetings, but the second meeting after this one is, let me put this way. Okay, second meeting is called planning meeting. Okay, we call it a sprint planning meeting. Okay, where we're discussing about, if it is 2 months project, what we're gonna do in every week. First 2 weeks we're gonna accomplish, for the construction we're gonna accomplish the floor. Next 2 weeks we're gonna accomplish the framing, then exterior, then interior, then everything, right? Same thing for here. We have so many things to work on based on the requirement designed by business analyst. Each area, this is area 1. Okay, this is area 2. Can we do this in 1 week, 2 week, 3 week? That's what we are planning. It's called sprint planning meeting. This is Japanese word. We'll talk about this. Okay, after sprint planning meeting is done, the third thing is the technical team, developer and QA start working. Developer start building app. Okay, and QA testing the app. So the role of QA is to test thoroughly what director wants step by step. Okay, director of, like John, is not an experienced testing person. That's why they hire you. You're gonna be an expert in all the means of testing, positive testing, negative testing, thorough testing, that they will rely on you because you are the person they will be waiting for you to give you thumbs up. When I'm buying a mobile phone, it says quality check, the small sticker. Okay, if Shruti is buying a mobile and the company says this phone was not gone through quality checks, but I'm offering you for $100, will you buy it? He says, I don't know whether it's going to work or not, so I'm going to throw my $100 just for the maybe the quality things, right? So this is your quality check. If you say everything is great, we are moving to the next, that's where they will believe you and trust you. That's why you are here, right? So everybody's role is different. Developer's role is to develop the, not doing the coding, you doing testing, right? Once everything is done by coding and testing, finally John comes in and quick check John. Okay, he, that call is business owner testing. We call it UAT, user acceptance testing, but let's say business testing. Okay. Once John is quickly checking everything is good because you have done this for 2 months. 2 months you have done this development and testing. John is doing just for 1 day, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, based on the project. Once it's done, John is satisfied, everything is good. What I wanted in my designs, what I wanted and talked to business analyst, what I talked about this in requirement document, now that has been built and it's working exactly what I wanted. Okay. Then we are going live with this application. Have you heard of this word live? Okay. Have you heard about live dosa? Okay. Live ice cream. A lot of these words coming from India, right? So things are live in front of you. Okay. You may heard about, things are happening in kitchen live. You can watch it from outside as well.
Like live match.
Actually, yeah, the live match, right, is not recorded, right? Everything is happening in front of you, right? So we are going live for customers. Now, this director has made this application not for you and me or project manager and business owner. This is for the customer, people who are going to apply the job. Okay. So ultimately, what is the end client? Who is the end client? Is the people who gonna apply the job, applying job. Make sense, everyone? Applying jobs. We are discussing so much in detail, okay, from so basic that we understand what is happening in the background, right? So that's pretty much okay. Now I'm going to go through a little bit in a quick wrap up on this area. The director found something. He has an idea. Okay, he has some basic designs, basic homework, research. We call it research as well. Okay, this is nothing wrong with in talking about research. Research requirements. Same thing with the house as well. Then builder comes in picture. They find out the project team. Same here. They find out the builder or project or construction team. The construction team is built of the builders, various roles, right? Here in project team, they have a project manager, BA, developer, QA. First initiation is construction team is gathering together and do some planning and start construction. Same thing. Whatever construct, have you heard about blueprint? In construction, there is a blueprint. Means what you want. The entry of the door. There's a living room. There is a kitchen, dining room. Then the first floor, second floor. That's the final blueprint with the number of square footage, right? The area. The same thing is written in requirement document. Whatever you want is technically written here. Okay, that is what these technical people will start working to build. Before this, developer and QA does not start work. They're just waiting for the final technical documents designed by BA. Make sense, everyone? This is what they want. Do they understand this? Okay. So project people are project manager and business analyst. Technical team people are QA and developer. Okay. Once everything is ready, requirement document is designed, they start working. Developers start doing coding. How the coding will look like, I will show you. If I have it here, Visual Studio, I'll open it, that one I'll show you. And QA doing testing. Where we doing testing, I'll show you as well. Right? It's all about how much detail you need to do in testing. So John, the business owner, can rely, everybody rely on you. Okay. Then we going live for the customer. Okay. Here in live in the for the home is there is a possession day. Okay. Live in the sense possession day. Okay. Possession day, where they will go through walk through with you. Okay. Before possession day, they make sure everything is clean, the rooms are ready, the house is exactly what they want. Okay. Here we going live for our end client is means who wanted to apply for the jobs. Okay. So before live, everything was in construction. If you see the construction site, they cover it, nobody can see it, right? Right, the same thing over here.
So
When
end of the day, everything rely on us. And QA
yes,
team and
QA,
like the testing team is direct contact with the HR, the
yes, we are daily, every day there are meetings. This is what we are learning. Fast kicking. This is like in short I have explained, but we're gonna go through in detail one project, first project, more detail in step by step as well, right? What we do. That's how everything is. You're gonna visualize and work the same way. We are learning like a little bit standard way. If you go to Amazon or IBM, the way they work, we follow the same structure standards over here. If you go to the small companies, sometimes they miss some steps, but that's fine for us. We know what they're missing. Sometimes they're hiring you to make sure you bring some standard. If you don't know the standard, you cannot bring it. So we need to know the standards. Okay, that's why we have to start from the zero to end. We're gonna learn what is happening in from step by step. Okay, live is for the customer. So everything is happening before is in construction, within the construction. So within the construction means the closed boundary. Okay, for us as well in software application, software development, project development, there is an application which is they are building within construction site. For example, when we are building within this, so if it is WestJet, so let's say WestJet, westjet.com slash, so let me say this way, development.westjet.com, and here is an HR app. Okay, this is in construction. Okay, and after this, let's say HR, okay, career or job, let's say jobs. After this is going live, means everything is tested by QA. It is going live means no more dev. It's straight away westjet.com/jobs. You getting the point? This is live for us. If anybody wants to try and access this one, this is access denied, because it's in construction. Only the people who are part of this project they have access. Even the same company, other project manager try to access, they don't have access. Confidential documentations kind of, right? So this is live. Means as soon as customers they go live, means they go to the media and say, okay, we're starting new HR application, blah blah blah. Same thing for the position day. You have been invited, you go with family, you go browse everything. And on the position day, if you find something wrong, you said 4 bedroom, they have 3 bedroom. What happened? Will you do that? Will you take the house, Ruti? Will you pay the money? Okay, here is a $500, $1,000. Take it. Don't worry about second room. It's fine. We'll adjust it. Right?
Because
Parveen,
as
what
per
happened?
my requirement, it was 4 bedrooms, so I would be needing the 4 bedroom house only.
The builder will have his days, and oh my God, what happened? Who is the builder? Bring the construction guy. Okay, so it's a live day as well. Okay, you're doing also testing on live day. Okay, this is, you will not never ever learn this anywhere else. The detail which we are talking about here, QA also going. So live means early morning, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock live. Okay, it's not like 9 o'clock. You just wake up, you go into your regular job day. Live is happening at the time when everybody is sleeping, when there are lowest customer on your application. So Westjet has lowest customer on their application. Let's say early morning, 5 o'clock, nobody wake up. Nobody's searching the flight, right? Who gonna search the flight when they're making kids ready for the school, and like that's the time they go live. So here is a DevOps team, developer, QA, project manager, John, HR director, everybody sitting from their home or within the office, within the room. You have your coffee, donuts, muffin, and then we plan to go live. Means we take whatever the coding has been completed over here. Let's say um, there are 20,000 lines of code developed by the developer and unit testing. Those are going live on westjet.com. So they push the code from here to this one. Okay, we'll talk about this technical. You don't have to worry about that, but I'm just saying what other people are doing is we just need to know as well. Okay, we're not scratching our head in interview what they're talking. Okay, sometimes they says, it was going over my head, right? The question was in technical interview, I don't understand what they say. We do not want that. We want to know at least, our job for sure, but we want to know because other people also rely on you. We also wanted to know what BA does, what project manager does. So sometime the BA is not in the project team, you can work as a BA. I'll show you that one as well, right? You cannot work as a director of HR. Nobody can give you that much money. But when the small project that says, can you, we can work as a BA cannot work as a QA because we are a technical role. We can also act as a project manager at some time. Okay, we cannot act as a developer because developer work is purely coding technical. So you can act work, active sitting project manager. Have you heard about this one, right? We can do that, right? So during the live you are doing testing your thing. If you see one bedroom is missing, you stop. We are not going live. We are rolling back to development. We add one more room. Then once is done, now at that time we add one more day. What is next live schedule? Today is Saturday on 1st of May. We okay, 7th of May we're going back again because we need 1 week to add all the code again, testing everything thoroughly. Then we're going. I hope you understand, right? Same thing, when you are adding another room, they said, okay, please give us another month or 2 months, we'll bring this one ready for you, right? Finally, live means business QA, everybody is there and they doing your due diligence, everything is good. Then once everything is thoroughly good, then they tell the public or media that it is ready for you. Otherwise, they don't say that, right? After going live, the house, you started working, started living in the house. Now your house is in maintenance contract for 1 year, right? Within 1 year, if the roof is collapsed or anything happens, you are covered. Okay. Same thing over here. After live, there is a project warranty from this project team. Something interesting, right? Project team has given warranty that any bugs happen, anything is not working, any feature is not working, will fix for you. Service level agreement. You may heard about this one. You call to the call center, they said, okay, what is your problem? Okay, this problem, hold on, I'll transfer to somewhere else. Okay, if it is a big massive problem, they'll transfer to the top level team, escalation one, escalation type one. If it is small issue, then they will transfer to the smaller team that can manage it, that way, right? So it is called warranty, project warranty. Okay, within this warranty may be 2 weeks, 1 year, 1 month, depends on the project to project. Within this one, your project team is available to do the fixes, right? And after that 1 year warranty, within this, let's say after we go live, there are next week. What is next week is the QA business owner, we are making or giving training to the customer service. Have you heard about call center customer service team? We are giving them training that how this application works. So when where people are calling to the call center, these people calling to the call center, they can handle the query well. They understand, right? So you're actually helping customer service, call center, right? That is your next goal. Call center, customer service team. You are giving them, the training. We call it knowledge transfer. Okay. So many things you've done learning from day one, knowledge transfer. Whatever the knowledge you have of the application, you're transferring to the new person. So they may have so many questions. What is this? What is that? How it is happen? What is the error? Everything they are discussed, learn. Whatever you work for 2 months, they're learning in 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. Okay. And then they are taking all the calls, 1-800 calls. Okay. Anything happens after this, let's say for the home, okay, Shruti got the home and there is a, the wall is, let's say there is a leak from the roof, for example. Okay. So you called the company, construction company, based on the type of issue. Now this issue is called live production issue. Okay, production issue means a bug. Okay, we call it a bug defect, same thing. Okay, production issue, this will be escalated based on the type of, if it is roof leaking, is urgent. If the wall color is not matching or something happen, second priority issue. Okay, if the tiles is edge is broken, is third type of issue. Okay, the door is not closing properly in the night, or is having noise, Fourth type of issue, right? Same thing for this one. There are various levels. Okay, so production bug, if it is raised, somebody call 1-800 number, call center, customer call it, what customer using it now. This is now customer using every day. If anybody found this apply button is not working, they'll call center. Okay, this bug based on the priority severity, it is coming to your team to fix it within warranty period, even after as well. Warranty period means actually construction company is doing free for you within 1 year. After that they may charge. Same thing over here. If it is within the warranty period, it's free for you. After that, it depends on the company's agreement within the project team. Okay, then you're maintaining, and then you're doing this one, right? This house is now under maintenance. Okay, after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you keep checking your house. Who is keep checking the house? The house owner, whether this house is livable or not. During this one, there is a maintenance period. Same thing, the HR application is under maintenance. If this application is good, is slow down, not working properly, then they will scrap this application, build the new application. Same thing for the house. If the house is so much maintenance cost, right? Sometimes you are says it's better to buy the new house than fix the old one, right? It's better to buy the new car than fixing. If you go to the mechanic, says that for $5,000, my car value is only $2,000. Okay, so that is discussion. That is the owner's call, business owner's call, right? So the entire project management, project development life cycle is the idea come to you, business owner, director of the HR. That idea comes in, it goes to the project team for the construction, the project development, right? Goes to the project management, project development. Um, it's a project development. Okay, it goes to the, now is under maintenance. Okay, after maintenance, it is now the question is to continue maintaining or new app. Okay, here the cycle again starts same. Day one, same thing. You getting the point?
Yes.
Okay, so this is for the brand new project, brand new idea. Okay, now most of the time you will be working in second type of project is called maintenance only. Okay, so you know so far how the idea got it from day one, but within the maintenance, this is happening for next 10 years, 20 years for the house. For the application, this goes for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. So during maintenance, you have lots of work as well. So for the brand new application, brand new project idea, it's a different work. Maintenance is different work. Maintenance in house is like, repainting, new roof, change the furnace, do this, do that, right? For the customer. For the application is they change the server, they do some changes on a search page,
Interface.
interfaces, new feature here. You getting the point? That's in maintenance. Now, the process for maintenance is also the same. Okay, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the business owner brings the new feature. You go through the, now project team is already decided, you are only working. So this is not happening like, this area is not happening. Where is this, where the business owner and director of, yeah, this is not happening. Director of HR and director of IT is not talking first time. They already handed over this to the project team one. Now, project team one and HR director is talking next 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years for bringing new features, new features, new features, removing something, adding new something. All this work is happening. That is where you will be part of those team. Okay, so you'll be either continuing the same project under now its maintenance, or you'll be part of the maintenance from day one. So if Pervin is joining the WestJet, this application is already under maintenance. You knowing now, you are understanding what this project is about, this application about. Somebody will go through this entire application to you, and currently what phase of this application is, what release, what are the new features we are building in the next weeks. So you're learning things from day one, what is happening right now. Okay, so first 2 weeks, if you're a student of IOFIT from us, you know where to work from day one right away. If you're coming from somewhere else, you're just talking and waiting for somebody's direction. Somebody will come and tell you what to do, what is happening. So you're asking the right question from day one. You're accessing the application, you're accessing the project team document, you're accessing the business requirement document, you're going through the project documentation online. Everything you're preparing, you're asking for your access. Everything is getting ready for next 2 weeks because this is your first 2 weeks of the job. Then you are right away in the project maintenance project. Okay, maintenance, upgrade, updates, that's what the same word. Okay, so there are two types of work you may be facing, either as a brand new idea or in maintenance, right? We'll talk about now very quickly, go through, we'll see if I can find out Visual Studio where the coding is there. uh, Here we go. I'll show you what developers are doing. Okay, and I'll also show you what QA is doing. Okay, so developers doing the work, and what QA is doing the work. Let me just bring it to you another side. There you go. Okay, so this is actually kind of a project. Okay. Okay. So project, once you have access to this, your QA, you have project to access to the projects, all the projects, number of projects you are part of, you'll be assigned to. Okay, that's what you're gonna be accessing from day one. Let's say you only have access to the project. Let me bring one project for you, which could be, let's say, this one. Okay, now this project has, remember I said next 2 weeks what you're gonna work. That is called Kanban board. Okay, board means what is happening real time you can see. Okay, so how many things we have in backlog? How many things business owner, director of HR says we want in maintenance? How many things started working development? How many things are in testing? How many features are done? Okay, so when you're talking about I'm buying iPhone 17, let's say, coming in soon, for example, they will have new features. Okay, and they will have bug fixes as well. Let me take you some example. Okay, have you heard about the release note? Let's say iPhone 16 release notes. So release notes mean in this new build, new version of iPhone, what we are bringing for you. That's called release note. Okay, can you see this one exactly is here? Okay, so the project team, the project manager is preparing release note. Okay, now we going back to our own project. When we are doing live, we have done live. At that time, project manager is designing the release note for the people, for the outside people. Until here is still under construction. Okay, then is going outside, then is going to the call center, going to the people. That's where is going. Okay, so release note. Let me just make this one over there. Yeah, okay. Release note is, it looks like this one on their website. So if I take one release note, one of the release note, that says what are the new features. Can you see this? In health kit, what are the new features, and issues means bug. Call center, somebody call and they say this is not working, they fix it. So in the next release, they are giving you new features plus some bug fixes. Issues means bugs. Okay, device running beta 4 are not working properly on this one, not compatible. So somebody smart like you, they call 1-800 number, says I have the screenshot, I'm working on this one, is not working. Okay, so they give it to you. New features are where the project team is working from day one, planning, meeting, development, co-testing, and everything. See that? Okay, this is every release node you will see. Okay, so if you are in HR department, if you're working for HR application, you have HR application release 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Are you understanding what I'm saying? 1.0 means brand new project. Okay, okay, it's gonna be here, like for example, HR app, release 1.0. 1.0 means brand new, came into market just now, live yesterday. Okay, okay, it's not HARP, it's HR. Okay, let's HR app. Okay, then business owner John finds some new features. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna take this one, copy, Control C, Control V. Okay, and those features supposed to go in the next 2 or 3 weeks of release. Every company has decided how many weeks of release, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, how much work you have done is going live. Very simple. Okay, so that is 1.1. After now 3 weeks, another 3 weeks, what we have decided to do work, that's another 3 weeks. So likewise, this is the entire year finishing for you. Maintenance one, maintenance year two, maintenance year three. At one point, they decided we want to, get rid of this one. They will have different release. Sometimes you see release, is very detailed. Okay, so if you open your, even if you open your Google Chrome, okay, and you will see in a Google Chrome. One second. Yeah, here you go. Okay, in a Google Chrome, if you go and open about Google Chrome, can you see my screen? It says version, released version 123.0.6312.107. Means they are working, Google is working or is in industry since you and me born, right? Maybe our parents didn't know when Google Chrome was there. So it depends on Google Chrome when they launch. So when they launch, it was 1.0, then 1.0.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. When there is a brand new release, okay, it will be, let's say they want to scrap everything, it's like 2.0 now. If they're making this application brand new, okay, after 2 3 years that says this is not working, it'll be 3.0. But anything within the 2.0, they want to bring new features, it'll be 2.1, whatever. You getting the point? This is so. Sometimes in an interview they says, "I understand. Do you understand release notes, release work? What is release version? What is the project release? You need. We can explain this. Okay. What are the versioning things are? This is very basic topic, but it's all about how much you know, right? So this is thorough knowledge of one particular project, the basics so far. We will take another project for our own study where we're gonna work. You're gonna work as well. Okay, we'll start within, after we take small break. Okay, we'll start that one. But before we go to the break, any questions? I'll go one by one. Shruti, any questions so far? Do you understand everything?
Yes, sir, I understand everything except for the part uh, the team which is responsible for building or creating any project.
Mhm.
Uh, what is the role of project manager then? Because everything, whichever you have told, uh, the business uh, analysis is doing everything. He is communicating with the HR director. But
Mhm.
what is the role of project manager then? How is
Managing project, managing documentation, managing report, making sure everybody's working on day one to day 10, same thing. You've been assigned, there are any escalation, lot of things.
okay? Okay,
Okay.
understood.
That's what the project manager's role. Their project manager may be working for two, three, four projects in a parallel.
Okay,
He's not doing sitting here and doing nothing. They have a lot of other work as well. Okay. But in general, they do this work, what we discussed.
okay, understood.
Good question. Anything else other than that?
No, yeah,
Okay. So far you
everything's
clear?
clear.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Parvin?
So I just want to confirm that basically the role of QA, if we compare with a construction building team, so the role of QA is same as the inspection team, like they inspect
Exactly,
everything.
yes.
Yeah, everything is
Yes.
fine, good. Yeah. Okay.
Let me add a couple of things what you said. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here, building testing. Okay. Here, when is, see, everything in construction is building in phase by phase.
Mm-hmm.
First is the floor, right? the floor itself. So after floor is built, there like this is done by developer builder. Okay, then there is a so building uh, plus inspection, which is QA.
Mhm.
Okay, because inspection is done by the authorized inspector who are licensed, who are actually having experience and certifications on those area for the building. Okay,
Mhm.
same thing for the our team as well. Is building is done is by the professional developers. Inspection is done by QA. Okay, so if floor is not appropriate, cannot manage 2 or 3 stories house, they have to scrap it because your quality is not there. Okay, then the next step is the interior. Sorry, let's say exterior. Interior comes after. Okay, same thing exterior. Once building is done, then there is a QA. Okay, so building plus inspection. If inspection found the exterior is not well, the walls are not in strength as required by the BC's standard, Alberta standard, or Canada standard, you cannot go to the next level. Okay, same thing in our project team as well. Step by step, we build the base first. We build the base as we see. Okay, if the base is not right, okay, uh, this is our career page. If the base is not right, they don't go further. They make sure the base is proper because we adding on top of that everything, the floor, the exterior, the interior, right? So our role, the goal of or the role of QA is to make sure there is a transparency, there is a technical understanding. You are telling the project team that quality inspection is completed on this application and you're signing off. One thing we forgot to add is sign off. QA is doing sign off. That's what the same inspection team is signing off. Report is sign off, right? So QA sign off. After that, John is signing off as well. After you, then John sign off. The director of HR sign off. If you don't sign off, nobody sign off. But you have to explain why you're not signing off. What are the issues? What problems are going on? So every day in a morning meeting, project manager and business owner will be with the entire team. They are learning what is going on. Every day we are learning is everything is going good in inspection or not. Same thing, everything is good in going in building as well. If the developer needs help, the project manager will bring the right people. If the QA need help, they're gonna bring the right people for you. So that's what the project manager's goal is, to bring the escalation, bring the work to make sure his team is working on time, right? So role of the QA is very important, very transparent, very technical. That is why we are learning step by step. The kind of work which we are expecting here is first is manual testing. This is called manual testing. Manually, you are testing everything by your hands, fingers, eyes. Next testing is called automation testing. So I don't click here and there. I designed some coding. This is automatically testing without I'm sitting there. Okay. There is a testing called database testing. We're gonna learn that one as well. There's testing called API testing. We're gonna learn that. So all kinds of phases will be learning by us. So thoroughly, all kinds of testing. So all kinds of inspection, I can do it. So they can bring me or keep me as a right person for all kind of future projects. If I only knowing 20%, 30% of the inspection, maybe they find somebody else instead of me. You getting the point?
So,
If I know all kind of inspections, all kind of testing, I have the better chances to stay on the job, get the better job, get the next promotion, staying in the same project, saying getting in the new project, right? It's all about getting active in the market. Okay, so our goal is to learn everything, all the major things happening in a. Any question from you, Bulbul? Okay,
um,
yeah, yes,
sorry.
Parveen.
So like in this case, like before developing any application, so does the developer ask QA about any quality, like
We will
what
go
should
through
I?
that part of the learning.
Okay, okay.
But do you have any question right now based on what we discussed? We haven't discussed in detail now. We
Okay.
will discuss in detail today and ongoing sessions. That's what your question comes in.
Mhm.
Your
I
question
have
comes
a
in for the
question, sir.
future. Yes. Yes,
Can I
Vipul.
ask one question? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
As you said, after the project has been live, then QA is also then QA comes under the maintenance part. So
Yes.
our job is before while building the project also, and after the project has been built up and it's live also.
Yes. Depends on. Sometimes you are in the same project from the beginning till end, till maintenance. Sometimes you only
Okay.
hired during maintenance. You didn't get hired when Google started 20 years ago,
Okay.
right? That time the project was built in. I didn't even born. You didn't even born. But right now is maintenance going on. You got the job now, so you're doing only maintenance kind of projects,
Okay. Understood.
right? Is that the clear on same thing, right? So sometime you are in the both, sometime you are in one, sometime you are only in the project only. So you're only working on new projects. Sometimes you're only working on maintenance. Sometimes you're working for both. Depends on, but the process is same. Either you're working on maintenance or you're working on brand new project. Starting of the same. They have their own research. Okay. Only this thing is not pretty much starting because everything is decided from day one. But basic homework, screenshot, design prototypes for maintenance. Then the project team started working as a project kickoff. The project plan is prepared for these new features, business requirements for the new features in the maintenance. Everything is tested, development is done for the new features, and then we going live. So you see that Apple has the release notes when is this got released. So every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, what has been released is part of this one. Clear on this? Okay, let's take a short break of 10 minutes. Is 11 for me. We need another 45 minutes 35 45 minutes to 1 hour, not 1 hour, let's say, to have our new project starts on. Okay, that's where we gonna learn. Now what we discuss, Parvin, what you ask in a detail, that is what in our next project in small detail steps. This is an overview, but we have covered majority of this. Okay, so let's take 10 minutes break. I hope that is good enough for us. 11:10 we'll be back. When we back, we start our new project where we start learning. You can go access from next session onwards. We're gonna work on this project ongoing. We will be keep adding new projects for that one as well. So you're gonna learn everything step by step. Okay, let's stop here. Okay, I'll stop the recording, but you can stay on your live session which we have. You don't have to sign up or close that. And once we're back, we just start this recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so now we're talking about the similar process. Okay, we will learn or work on one project and two maintenance project. Okay, the reason is you may be most likely coming in this picture where you're gonna start working from day one. Okay, so but you also need to have exposures on a brand new project as well. So we'll work on three kind of projects, three, four, five. You'll have so much work. Okay, so this work is done in 1 year, 6 months, 3 months. We are doing in 2 months, 2 months, right? So the work we are doing over here will be expanding for 6 months, 1 year easily to cover your gap. Okay, and every company knows the project takes time. Maintenance is not 1 year, 6 months, is like 2 years, 3 years, for sometimes depends on big application, takes long time, right? So we're going to work on one project brand new, two maintenance projects. We'll also work on automation testing project. We'll work on API testing project, SQL testing project. So we'll have lots of basic understanding to advanced level of learning on all kinds of work as a QA. Okay, so let's talk about the new project. Okay, new project is for the one which we know very well. Okay, so we're going to talk about a Facebook. Okay, another business idea, another business area where so what is Facebook business? Someone want to explain me what is this business about? what kind of business model is this? What they do?
Connecting.
Okay, connecting. Okay, all that. What they do? Did they sold to you anything? Did you buy anything from Facebook? What did you do? Did you pay anything? Then
social
how
inter
this Facebook is surviving?
The people, the company pays Facebook for their advertisement and everything.
Advertisement. Okay, so they have data mining, data analysis kind of, and advertisement, right? So Facebook is actually subscription based model. Okay, subscription based model. So more subscriber, bigger model. Okay, if Calgary has zero people using Facebook, you cannot, nobody can advertise in Facebook on Calgary, right? If Rajana has no people working using Facebook, let's say China, they ban Facebook, so you cannot market in Facebook in China, right? So subscription based model, right? So more subscribers are bigger business model. Okay, 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers, right? So that's how it's the business model work. And we can say is, if you haven't paid anything to any business, means you are a customer. So Facebook, did you pay anything when you started Facebook? You didn't pay anything to Facebook, you didn't buy anything, right? So that's because you are a customer, so they target you. And you Google also same thing, you didn't pay anything to Google, so all advertisement comes in YouTube or anywhere is you have to watch it. You can't say sorry, I don't want this advertisement. You're part of this model unless you have the different model, different subscriptions, right? So let's talk about 12 years ago, 13 years ago, when Facebook started or came in the market. Okay, who is the owner, business owner of the Facebook? Who owns,
Zuckerberg.
right? So now we straight away talk about the project team. Business owner is Mark, right? What was the year? Year was, I think it's 2004, 2005, kind of, right?
Before Facebook, there was Orkut, right?
We come into that, we're talking about that, right? So this business idea came into the mind of Mark Zuckerberg, coming from the college, fresh young graduate, running so fast, flying so fast. He had some idea about social media. Okay. Imagine for 13, 14 years ago, somebody has social media idea, right? And at that time, Baldev says Orkut was major, Yahoo chat was major, right? They were the king of the market. Nobody can enter,
Right.
right? So that time, Mark got an idea, okay, that I want a social media, an application, okay. That idea, he took it, he take it to his friends, but before he has an idea, he did own designs, mock-ups, what he wants. Are you getting my point now? Before he go to his technical friends, so he had his own friends, same graduation batch, and he asked for the help. We'll be working together. So somebody says, I'll be a project manager, I have project management skills. I'll be developer, I have coding skills. I'll be QA, and I'll be BA. That's what his team initially. So he got his design, he got everything. First project kickoff meeting means, um, project kickoff meeting he did in a Starbucks, in a coffee shop. Okay, at Starbucks. Okay, what he did is he just went with a coffee with his friends, and he explained his idea about what he wants. He showed up the design. I want something like this social media app. Okay, that's a Facebook, right? Now friends given suggestions, some technical discussions here and then they finally ready to take this one for for the next level. So Mark decided he wanted the schedule in 4 weeks. Okay, we'll talk about in more detail. So Mark decided various phases of Facebook. So what is Facebook actually? When you log in, when you open facebook.com, what is happening?
it asks you to sign up for the new user, or if you are already a user, you have to sign in.
Exactly, yes, right? So I hope I can show you Facebook. That's a landing page. There you go. See, everything is coming. Okay. As soon as you open facebook.com, Shruti said, if you are an existing customer, you already have prepared your profile, registered, you can go log in. Right? Everybody agree with me? If you're not, you can see the sign up like this. So sign up and log in both on a same landing page. Everybody agree with me? Right? So he need two things. Sign up, okay? Sign up. He need login. Two things he need, right? Initially. Then later on he need a profile page. Let's say everybody individual profile page, right? A profile page. Um, you need a marketplace. So many things you need later on. Marketplace, right? So many things. But first he need a marketplace. He need a sign up. Once people can sign up, then their database is filling up. Number of subscribers. Those people can log in, they can go to their own profile page, they can do a lot of other things. So project 1, project 2, this is for your knowledge, okay? Project 3, okay? Project 4, each can go on its own maintenance.
Right.
Get it? Now you're getting the clarity on this one. Login page, if they want to add new features, they can go for, if this is release number, let's say this is 2.0, so 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. This is 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. This is 3.0, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 5.4.0.1. Whatever the features, we will not go so detailed right now, but this is what the basic structure we so far know. Okay, so first he wants sign off. He went for a project kickoff meeting for the first project sign off. Okay, he said, I want this to be ready in 4 weeks. Budget is let's say $100,000. Okay, $100,000. Team of same project manager, QA, developer, BA, right? He want this to be ready on Chrome uh, and Edge and Safari. Okay, let's say Chrome and Edge right now. On mobiles, he want this to be visible on iOS and Android application, Android operating systems, right? That's what he said. He want, this is what his basic need. He already have designs, the mockups, which he already, he has it already. I'm just showing you this is what he wants, right? So after the project kickoff meeting in Starbucks, that's the first. Okay, what is happening next is now we going more detail. Now BA is sitting with second is BA plus project manager, business owner, the sitting and talking on daily basis what kind of details he wants on a sign up. Okay, sign up is where people can go and prepare or give their details. So business and analyst and business owner, they have every day 2 3 4 meetings, and they discuss. Business analyst asking question, this is the sign up on landing page. This is where exactly on landing page, on the left and the center, middle, top. Okay, and what could be the fields onto the sign up: first name, last name, mobile, email, new password, birthday, gender, sign up. Okay, the Facebook logo, the can you see this is light gray color in the background? This is called a model, sign up model, we can say. This is the text, or we can say copy. Then be asking more detail, what are the first name font, what are the requirement of name. Okay, so somebody cannot be having like 100 character long name. So these all are called business logic. So business owner Mark is telling, I want logic on first name is maximum 30 characters only.
Right.
That's what his requirement. So whatever he's wanting, everything is going part of the business requirement document. BA is just like doing the journalist work. BA is just writing everything what Mark wanted. So multiple meetings with business owner Mark, every day 2 3 4 meetings and discussion, technical discussion. Last name 20 character long, maximum 0, like minimum 1, maximum 20. Mobile number or email address, mobile number should be 10 digits, or email address should be. There are two things in email. One is valid format, one is genuine email. Valid format means we pull at the rate iofit.ca. That's a format of email address, but it may be not genuine email. It's not. It may be a fake, right? So be asking detail is you want just valid format or genuine email. How do we know until somebody sign up? So he said, I just want valid format. It is customers' own duty or responsibility to give the valid email address. Otherwise, you don't get email back for verification, right? Then password should be minimum 6, maximum 16, combination of this and that. This all called business logic. Okay, when we as a QA we understand, we read the requirement document, we learn what is the logic. That is what we are testing in detail. Okay, but date. Okay, so but date should be like year or month, year, day and year, gender, three options, sign up button, the location, color, all right, and there may be a text over here, there may be text more over here. Everything is written by confirming to Mark. So BA is just mediator. Okay, so that is what is happening in a second initiative is BA business owner and BA discuss and design requirement document. It's called business requirement document. It is a document docx or Microsoft Word document. Okay, it is something like this what you see right now. This is designed by business analyst. Lesson name is Ruby. Okay, I'm just this is I can put 2024. Let's take real first week of April to the last week of April. Let's say first May. 20 days. 1 week, 5 days, Monday to Friday. Right? So 4 weeks means 20 days. In 4 weeks, this should be ready. Okay, this is like say reviewed and approved by Mark. There'll be first will be 1.0 version, reviewed and approved by Mark. This document version number is 1.0 means approved. If it is not approved, it will be dropped. Here will be like dropped, D-R-A-F-T. Okay, D-R-A draft version. This is not final version. Okay, okay. And then once reviewed and approved by Mark, Mark will send email to BA. This document I'm approving. This will be like version number 1.0 approved. Clear on until here? After this meeting, multiple meetings with business owner and BA now finally ready to take this document to the technical team, which is developer and QA and everybody else, right? So what BA does is once document is ready, BA sends email. Everybody know what is Outlook? On Outlook, okay, or by Teams, so many applications that I have requirement document ready, signed off by Mark, sending to you for a review. Sending for review. Clear on this one? At this moment, you just got the document, you can read it. So when we meet next week, you get access to this document. You're gonna read it and understand. If you have any questions, you're asking back to the BA, not business owner. Now, what Parveen asked question before says more detail. Who asked what question to whom? That's what we need to know. What is developer and QA talk? What is the QA and BA talk? What is BA and developer talk? We need to understand, learn all these things in detail, right? So we're asking right questions, to be frank, right? So BA send email that this document is ready. This document is coming to you by email or by a central place where you have access. Okay, what is your role is to review, read it, and ask question. If you don't understand something, for example, why Chrome and Edge, you ask question. Okay, maybe what is version of iOS and Android supposed to support, right? Everything you can ask, any question you have asked, make 5, 6, 10, 20 questions ready. Call BA or send email, send message to BA. I have some questions I want to go through with you. Okay, so that is the next one is QA, developer. They all review BRD and asking questions to BA. BA takes all your questions going to the Mark. So BA is actually sandwich person. Not everybody is going to the Mark. Mark get confused. right? So BA is kind of secretary, gets all the questions and asking Mark. Mark is bringing the answers. Whatever Mark has answered the questions, it may be the updated requirement document, new version of requirement document now. It will be 2.0 once it's final and ready approved. After your questions included into the requirement document. Let's say the question asked by QA is why not other browsers? Maybe Safari added later on, and this is not no longer 1.0 now. It's like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Then finally, BA Mark is approving. It's gonna be 2.0. Clear on this one? This is kind of you can watch approvals or versioning on Google. You can just go and read and watch some documentations on YouTube as well. It's very easy, but that's what actually happening in our real life as well. So that is the second thing is happening right now, right? While you review documents, BA is
So
preparing. Yeah,
QA has to review the document.
you
I
must.
think like BA, the first process is the development team.
So
You
the
you
development team is you. You are the part of the development
oh
team.
yeah, I'm part of
You're
it.
not developer. You're part of the development team.
Okay.
So technical team means you, developer, project manager, everybody. Those who are part of the team, right? By the time you review means reading document and making sure you understand where you're supposed to work. You should know, right? It is not like I don't have any clarity on that one. I keep waiting until the project starts, and then I have questions later on. Let's say you're a really good question, but you didn't ask earlier, so you're getting delaying the project team, right? You ask right question at the right time. It's okay, you have questions later on as well, but majority questions answered over here. Okay, so this project has scope. What is in scope is? In scope is only sign up page. Out of scope, login. We're not working in this project. We're not working on this time. This release. Next is profile, and then next is market. Next is so many things. But in scope is this. Out of scope is all other things. You will find this this document is written something somewhere. What is in scope? What is out of scope? Right? So in scope will be I think I have updated in the next project document as well. In scope is all. This is only for sign up. Okay. So when you see a project document, project plan, project manager also design, you will see in scope and out of scope. Okay. What we are working in this project, what we are not working in this project. So we can discuss, but we're not working on those projects at this moment. We'll be discussing in the next time. Okay. So while you are reading this document, the BA is preparing these things on Jira, the central place. So he's gonna copy all the work from here to the Jira. So let's see what is BA has written. Introduction, project details, functional requirement. Okay, so this is what the first area Mark wanted you, project team, technical teams to start working. Okay, so what is functional? Functional means what are the area features changes. First thing is Facebook sign up blending page, basic page. Okay, so as soon as you open Facebook .com, you can see sign up page over there in the middle. Okay, given when then is the format. Almost every company, every BA using in any company, go to IBM, Microsoft, Shaw, Talus, wherever you go. Given I'm a customer, this is end user, you and me using Facebook. When anybody open facebook.com or Facebook sign up, they can see face landing pages sign up with the sign up page. I can see Facebook sign up page. The sign up page should include or look similar like what Mark has given design. Very simple. Okay. Facebook logo should be visible, align center. Okay. Facebook logo should have this font, this color code. Okay. An acceptance criteria for Mark. When Mark is testing for half an hour, 1 hour, 1 day, he's gonna check all this whether this is ready or not. So this is the very first work required by technical team as soon as BA done his work, right? But this is written in requirement document. Priority highest P1. Okay. Second work. So first work is landing page, just logo and this square, not all these things.
Right.
Just this logo and this background, the color. Okay. Second work is this format, this square box, with the first name, then last name, then mobile number, one by one. Okay, first is the house framing, house base, the floor, then exterior, then interior, whatever. Okay, so everything step by step, right? So first name is the next. Same thing, I can see first name as a the field, very first field. First name allow maximum, minimum one, maximum 30 characters, only alphabets, no special characters, no numeric, only alphabet, and it is mandatory. This should have font size, this color code, this is the details what BA got from Mark. So these all are called business logic. Everything in then is business logic. We are testing all this. QA role is to make sure you test it thoroughly, positive, negative testing. We'll talk about that. Okay. So these all are one by one requirement. Last name is same, pretty much 1 to 20 characters. Mobile or email address has mobile number can be 10 digits, cannot be alphabets, A to Z, right? Email address should be valid format, not like genuine email. Okay, if you do not enter this valid format, it should tell you what is error message. Mark is giving error message as well. Everything is provided by Mark, right? um, Password should match all this. If you do not enter valid password, error message will be this. If you don't enter a password with proper combination, it will tell you different error message. You're missing, your password should have this much combination, right? Everything is part of requirement document. Clear on this? Okay, while you're reading the requirement, BA is preparing everything on Jira. What is Jira? Is a central location, central place where everything is maintained and managed. Everybody has visibility. Mark has it, project manager has it, QA has it. So everybody's role is different here. BA job, project manager job is to create a project. So watch my screen. I'm gonna do as a BA now. Project manager will create a project, and then BA will start adding on top of that everything. So I'm a BA. Currently, I'm a project manager. Okay, I'm gonna add a new project. So while you are got hired, project manager is creating this project into the Jira. Everybody clear on this? Create a new project. Okay. Now, if you supposed to happen or create a project, if there is no BA, there is no project manager, you can do the same way we are doing. This is the tool every company using. If it is Westzett, is westzett.atlassian.net. If it is Shaw or Rogers.atlassian.net. If it is IBM, IBM. Same tool, similar way, same thing. So we're gonna use the same tool every company uses. Okay, this is actually software development, project development, so we're going to use software development as a format. Okay, we're going to use Kanban, Japanese word. We're going to use all basic format requirement template. Okay, company manage, you're going to use same feature, same thing for us. This project name is given by project manager. Okay, so this is Facebook sign up. Let's do this way. Let's skip Facebook. Okay, you're gonna be an April batch, right? So April 2024. This will not be in your company, in your job. It's gonna be only the product name. Okay, but why we putting here Facebook April batch? So this is your project key. Okay, project key. This can be anything, big long name, but this will be like 3 digits. Okay, and everything is as is basically part of this project management in Jira. You don't have to worry about it. Everything is created automatically by default. I just have to give the project name as a project manager. If I click it, in the background is preparing my project. It takes around 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes, sometimes 30 seconds, and you get ready. Okay, so I have empty project now. This project access is given to BA and everybody who joined the team. If I'm a BA, I open this from projects. So I come here, I can see this project. Okay, I can give this bookmark. I open this. You will have access this to from the next week. I'm a BA. I have everything backlog selected for development, in progress for development or testing, and done. Okay, We will add more things over here, but this is right now basic. So what BA will do is BA will add everything what you have, what he has in a requirement document, everything from here. So whatever here is gonna be everything in Jira now. This document will stay as it is, but now we're gonna start working on Jira only. So once everything, everybody read, review, everything done, now we're going next to Jira. We're gonna start working on Jira. We're gonna display, discuss everything on Jira from now on. Okay. So where we are here, while you're reviewing the document, BA copy all the requirements from here. Requirement means whatever Mark wanted, everything to the Jira. So I'm just copying what BA will do. I'm just showing what BA does. Okay. So going to the Jira. This is our project. Create an issue. What is issue is kind of work. So if I'm a BA, I'll create requirement story. If I'm a QA, I'll do test, design test case. I can also create a bug. When this goes live, customer service team will use, when call center, when somebody calling 1-800, they can create a bug.
Okay.
Remember we said known issue. There is no resolved issue means bug. Okay. So whatever the bug is part of the the project team is called known issue. Okay. So as a BA, if I'm a BA, I'll create a requirement. If I'm a QA, I'll do testing, but QA we will talk later bit later. Currently, I'm a BA. I'm designing, adding all the requirements from the requirement document to here. But requirement is called story here. Okay. So summary is the name of the requirement, and I think I'll just put here everything here. This is actually Facebook sign up landing page or basic page. Let's say basic page. Okay. We can also call landing page, landing. Let's keep it simple, basic page. Okay. So I just copied as a BA everything here. I have to also enter or copy the screenshots given by Mark. So whatever Mark has given to me in a requirement document or somewhere copied, this is what I need to be part of the Jira as well. So I'm just gonna copy here.
But it should look like this, right?
Exactly same thing, right? Copy paste, nothing else. Okay. This will be priority highest as Mark said. Okay, everything else I don't have to select right now. I can just create all those. Okay, add it to idea, maybe it's like say project idea, whatever, right, clear on this one. This is like first one. Okay, this is Facebook sign up page. Okay, well, let me close this one. I want to go one step back. Okay, just wanted to give you one step back. Okay, remember we talked about various projects.
Right.
So part of the one project, B also can design this way. He can, have you heard about Epic? Epic means something new, unique, something unique, cannot be repeated all the time. So BA can create this as an epic, and within this epic, he can create all the requirement 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, story 1, story 2, story 3, so many. Okay, so he can create this is an epic 1, epic 2, epic 3, epic 4. How? I'll show you. Okay, so within this project, he'll create an epic. Okay, you'll see epic here. So this is first project is called sign up. Sign up project is now epic. Sign up project. That's why we give this name as a Facebook only. This is first project, sign up, Facebook sign up project. Okay, I just created this one. I can give this as a priority highest and I just close it. Okay, I can create another other epic as well. Let's just say login. I can create right now, but we're gonna work on first sign up, then login. Let me add one more. Okay, you can see. I got it now. This is login. Okay. Now you see what is technical work they are doing. Okay. Marketplace is there, but let's see marketplace. Okay. I'm just gonna close it because it's already created some. 1 second. It has created 4, so I'm gonna rename some of them. Okay. You can see those epics are here now. Okay. Sign up. So sign up has been created 2 times. I'm gonna make it new name. One was login, one was sign up. Another one is profile page. Profile. I can go and edit. Jira is very simple and simple to use. I'll show you how to use it. Profile page. Okay. I don't have to click save button anywhere. It's automatically saved. See that? So first is sign up, then login. Okay. Then profile, then marketplace. Clear on this one? I can even delete this one because they don't need this one. Okay, for various projects Mark has decided. First we're gonna work on this one. Currently BA has given you project requirement document for this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. Okay, so here if I open Facebook sign up project, now BA will add child is all the requirement. Okay, stories. What is first story is sign up landing page, sign up page, basic page, which is this one, first one. Okay, then the second one is first name. So let me just go one by one. I'm showing you so detail. Okay, so you can understand what he wanted. Second one is, I can even copy paste this one as well. Okay, so second one is, and everything he gonna add detail one by one. You're gonna copy the same thing, create the same thing when you get access on your Jira as well. Okay, this is like the you can put R002. Okay, I can also put this one R001. Okay, um, I'm coming here, I'm copying. I'll be copying everything within the same requirement in detail, but I'm just copying right now headings of this one. These are all the headings. Okay, story number 3, right? Like that way. Fourth will be the email address and phone, right? Mobile number or email address. That's the fourth one. So I'm coming here and copy paste over here, right? Great. I'm just going to add all 8, total 8. Then I'll show you in detail how BA. So if you have to work as a BA, you know what BA is doing. Very simple, right? Password, coming here, and birth date, and 2 more. Gender, okay, gender, which is 7, and sign up button. This is gender, okay. Last one is sign up, which is 8. Sign up button. If you want to see, we can see that right away. Okay, if we come here, the last one is sign up button. Okay, so here total 8. Okay, I can quickly go here and it says R001 here, so everything looks same. Okay, so BA is adding everything to Jira while you reviewing this one. He has all the headings ready. Here this ready for the next meeting. What is the next meeting? Remember in the last one we talked about, there was a project kickoff meeting. Okay, and there was a planning meeting. Okay, planning meeting. So before BA and you and all sit down, kickoff meeting happened by Mark already. Okay, BA send you to the document already. Before the second meeting, BA preparing everything because second meeting will happen from here. We'll use Jira for that. Okay, so currently we have kickoff meeting done by Mark. Second one, BA business owner decide all these things, and in third over here is sprint planning meeting. It's planning meeting. Okay, what is sprint, what is planning, we're going to discuss in 2 minutes, right? So this is what ready for sign up project. First, all details will be written here by, same thing will be copied from here, what Mark wanted and everything. Okay, for example, if I'm a BA, I had all these things over here. Introduction into the first project. Sorry, there we go. This one, this is project details. Okay, and the owner is actually business owner, but this will be assigned to the business project manager. Whoever is project manager, they will have this one, right? So likewise there are more epics. If I close this one, our one epic, first epic, has all this part of the one epic. Okay, and each one basic page, I'll show you now what details BA will add it in description. BA will add this. So first one is first requirement. All this will be part of the requirement story within that. So here this will be that plus the design given by Mark. Mark has given this design, okay? So the BA will copy this part of the requirement. Everything what you see in BRD document will be just straight away forward, straightforward over here will be there. This will have its own priority, okay? And everything else, whatever Mark wanted, everything is here. Very simple. This will be part of or assigned to BA right now. BA has owner this one, BA created this one, and then later on it will be going to the developer for development, right? Currently it's just added. Likewise, BA will add every single requirement. BA will add all the details from the BRD, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Clear on this one? Any question until here? This is until you review the document, you have questions. This is going back and forth for 2-3 days. Okay, I'm coming back to a very simple but very important details is this is 2 to 3 days, depends on project to project. So is 8 or 2 or 3 pages can we read on in 2 days? It's very easy. 5 pages, 2 pages, 3 pages, we can read and understand and ask question. That is our 2-3 days work. Okay, that is what we have to 2-3 days for review. While you review, BA prepare all this in Jira. BA also goes back and forth, and let's say you ask some question and requirement now change, BA also will go and change in a Jira here. You ask for the Chrome and Edge and Safari as well. Now he will add Safari here as well into this project, this epic. He said now this is also Safari, so he keep changing, make sure everything is up to date. Mostly he is doing this one after the final approval by Mark. Clear on that? Okay. Next one is sprint planning meeting, which is next day or second day or third day of the project. Okay. What is sprint planning meeting is? Sprint is a Japanese word. Sprint means duration. Okay. Duration. 2 weeks of work, 3 weeks of work. So within 2 weeks means 80 hours. 1 week is 40 hours. Okay. In 80 hours, how much work we can do? Remember, you are labor. You getting $40 per hour, $80 per hour, $100 per hour. So you have to work on daily hours. So within 4 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, what you have done, right? That is what we have to plan. So for the next 2 weeks, okay, what we have to work, how much work we can do. Okay, so based on team's expertise, we can take the work. Okay, so let's say sprint one, okay, and sprint 2. So total 4 weeks, right? Everybody get my point? Total 4 weeks of project. First 2 weeks, first sprint. So week 1, okay, and week 2 is the sprint 1. Make sense? Okay. Same thing. Week 3 and week 4 is sprint 2. Just remember, sprint is nothing but duration. Okay. Now within each week there is weekdays: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. And another is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm just going to copy this. This is second week. Are you clear on this one, what I'm writing? Okay. Same thing for the third and fourth week. Currently, we are planning for this first 2 weeks on tomorrow's meeting. So BA and business owner, sorry, project manager, they have sent you and invite you for the sprint planning meeting tomorrow 9 a.m. This will be 2 or 3 hours, depends. So be ready. You never miss this meeting. Very important meeting for you. Even you can join from office, you have to join from home. You make sure you attend this one. This is a planning for everyone. This is very important for us, right? Okay, we are planning for 40 hours of work, sorry, 80 hours of work, 40 hours and 40 hours. In 80 hours, how much work we can do means how many areas we can work. This is area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4. Okay, that is a sprint planning meeting. So you got an invitation from business owner, sorry, the project manager, and here in this meeting, everybody is there. Mark, you, developer, business analysis presenting, we all are asking question, talking, discussions, estimations, right? We are actually doing estimation. Okay, this is part of your interview question. Have you worked on estimations on sprint planning? Say yes, I worked for sprint one. We did plan for 80 hours, how much work we can do, number of stories we reviewed, number of requirement we reviewed, number of profile or areas we reviewed, and we estimated whether each profile, each area, how many hours we can finish. Okay, this can be in hours, this can be in points as well. Let's say hours. Okay, one day is 8 hours, half day is 4 hours. Okay, 1 2 3 4, same 1 2 3 4 5 6 hours, right? Or 1 week, 2 week, whatever we can finish. So tomorrow is a sprint planning meeting. Tomorrow morning you come to the office. You are joining 9 o'clock from home if you're remote work, or you are joining in the office. What is the meeting room? And BA is presenting. Good morning, welcome everyone. Today is a sprint planning meeting for sprint one. We are gonna discuss for Epic one sign up project how much work we can do for first 2 week for sprint one. Okay, he gonna open this one, she gonna open this one, whoever it is, and then we are discussing planning how many hours we need to finish this work. So developer has to finish the work, remember builder has to finish the work and plus inspection of the QA part. So developer is doing coding plus unit testing. So when builder is building the floor, they have their own testing as well, but actual testing is done by inspection guys. Okay, and then QA is doing thorough testing. Okay, so total estimation of these two activities, QA and developers work. So QA developer says I need 8 hours of coding and testing my own, and QA says I need 4 hours for testing my own inspection. So 8 plus 4 is 12 hours. Clear on this one? Okay, so this is what discussed, everybody discussed, and now is we decided this is 12 hours of work. So BA will go here and add 12 hours. Can you see this one? Original estimate is in this format: week, day, hour, minute. So this is not actually 1 week, this is day work. So 12 hours means 1 day and 1.5 day. So 1 day and 4 hours. I can write down this way. Make sense? Now this is estimated. Priority is actually highest. So I'll keep this one. This is ready. Now watch out my screen. Planning is done for, estimation is done for this one. This will be ready in 1 day and 4 hours. I will make this ready for development for technical team. I just drop it here as a BA. One item is done for the planning. Second item, okay. So far we have spent 80 hours, okay, minus 12 hours, okay. For requirement one, story one, we said 12 hours. So 80 minus 12 is 68. We still have 68 hours remaining, right? Now BA is showing second requirement, first name, whatever discussion details happens, developer and QA agreed. This is actually 8 hours of work. So 8 hours means 1 day. So BA will add one day over here. Make sense? Original estimate here. Okay. So likewise, every story will go for discussions and planning. Okay. Everybody discuss and agree. Okay, this is 1 day of work, 2 days of work. Then we put this is for 2 days or 1 day. Make sense? If sometimes it's only 1 hour of work. Okay. Now this is also ready for development for sprint one. So now we have two things, right? So now 68 minus 8 is, now we have 60 hours left.
So they are working on the same, the different projects simultaneously, or
One by one. Yes. So requirement 2 is 8. Same requirement 3, let's say is sorry, requirement 2 is 8. One at a time, one epic, one project at a time. Okay. If this is basic page, this is first name, this is last name. If last name also supposed to be the same, they all discuss, okay, last name should be the same. They put 8 hours over there as well. Okay. This is discussion with everyone, not just one person. Okay. So estimation is done by the entire team 1 day.
but they're gonna ask you how much
Developer
time.
and QA is major role exactly. We don't tell that, oh, I need, we just tell in general how much testing required. So testing means design test cases and execute test case, prepare on Jira, lots of work. We will go through quickly together. Okay, so that's the third one. Okay, so likewise, once we reach 1 second. Okay, so now it's 52 hours. Okay, if we're taking the requirement 4, which is, I'm just going here. Okay, think I made this. What happened? Just quickly check. This is also highest priority. Okay, and this has been estimated 1 day. Good. This is part of the, okay, and now we are going to put this one as a, there you go. So now is we have total 3. Okay, now we're discussing about mobile number, email address. This is technical actually, this is lots of work. So this says we need at least total development is around 24-26 hours, testing around 7 to 8 hours. So that's a total 32 hours required. Okay, so 52 minus 32 is how much? Okay, so now 20 left. So we will leave 20 hours as buffer. Somebody is sick, somebody is not working, sometimes some issues. We will not take any more further work. Okay, so 32 hours means how many days?
4.
4 days is not actually week, right? So this is actually highest priority as well. We will talk about priority and everything in the next coming session. Lots of discussion will be required. Now total for first sprint, okay, we are taking 4 requirements for the first 2 weeks. Everybody get my point? 80 hours, 4 requirements only. We still have 4 requirements not discussed. We will do that in a next sprint. So next sprint, Monday, you will get another invitation of meeting 9 to 11, 2 hours you discuss for the next requirement storage which is pending. Okay, currently they are in a backlog total 8, but 4 of this epic and this 4 currently selected for development for current sprint is 4. Okay,
Then the development team will move in.
we'll talk about that. Yeah, that's what we talk now. Next, until here is we are clear on this one. Sprint planning meeting is done, 2 hours of planning is completed. We have discussed, developer has discussed, QA has discussed. We are going home. Going home in this, we're going to our desk after the meeting, right? That is our, let's see if it is Monday 9 to 11. Okay, at 11:30 everybody is coming back to the desk. They went for coffee, tea, whatever. Developer will, now developer, there are, let's say, 4 developers. So one developer will start working on this one. He or she will assign this ticket on themselves. Let's say Shivan is a developer, so she will start working on this one. Development has 2 tasks, front end and back end. Have you heard about front end and back end? Anybody heard what is front end, what is back end?
I heard in call center.
Okay.
They have a front end.
Okay, so what is front end, what is back end?
Front ends, the people who takes calls, I think so.
Okay. Okay, what do you think about that, Shruti?
Front end is the language or the design which we are using, which the user is gonna see, and the back end will be the particularly the data which is going to be connected with the design, and the whole software will be working, whole application will be working.
Okay, some part of are okay, I agree. Okay, so front end is the, I'll show you in practically. So back end is DB and APIs. Okay, let's put this way. Okay, so there are 2 types of developer in every company. One is who is front end. What is front end is who is designing these features. Okay, who knows how to make this box ready, fonts and everything. Backend developer is doing the coding, like this is also doing coding. Front end developer also doing coding. Backend developer is connecting this one to the database, APIs, like real technical work. Okay, so there are 2 tasks created. Okay, 2 tasks created for this particular story. Okay, now both are separate developer. So one is will be taken by somebody else who is a front end developer. Okay, they will assign themselves, and backend developer will assign this task to themselves. Okay, both are dependent to each other. They will work together. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, remember they have to finish this in total 8 hours. They have to finish in 6 hours, 2 hours for testing. So 6 hours, they'll make this ready. They'll come and tell QA, hey, can you start testing? So you finish your work in 2 hours. Okay, I'm just going to open this one again, just quickly show you. This is actually the entire story of work divided in two tasks. One task for the front end to design this by coding. Second one is to adding the database or APIs. We'll talk further in coming sessions. Okay, both are various developers working. Okay, while they are opening, let me just open this one. While they finish this work, okay, this will be in progress. They said I'm working on designs. Once design is finished, okay, they'll say this is done. I'm just showing you. They do themselves done. Okay, same thing. Gonna open again. Okay, can you see this task is done? Then backend data developer will start his work or her work. They'll say this is in progress, and then it's done. Means this entire story is done, ready for testing. Okay, while they are doing development, we are doing QA. Now role of QA is lots of work. Role of QA. Okay, you may be preparing some documentation as a test plan. Okay, while they're test plan, they're working on developing coding. You designing test cases, we call it test cases or test script, right? We are planning for positive negative test cases. We are using Jira. I'll show you in 2 minutes how what they work on testing, right? Cycles, test cycles, adding test cases. Part of that, they're gonna have the everything ready. They're gonna have the uh, where they're gonna report, what kind of report they're gonna prepare. They have everything ready, preparing for this particular story, this particular requirement, right? Report, how many people are working, how many QA. Sometimes there is more than one QA, right? We call it resources. Oh, so many things. But we will not get confused right now. We just say the big things ready. Test cases means step. What is test case? In detail, we're gonna plan in the next session. We're gonna work on test case for this particular project. It's like checklist. We are going to the grocery store. Before grocery store we go, we make a checklist at home, like we need a milk, bread, butter, this and that. When we go to the grocery store, developers says start testing. Then we start taking the milk. Okay, checklist done. Milk is done. Bread is done. This is done. Once we have entire checklist done, means our work is done. We say it's done for this particular requirement. It's ready. Is for the business to test. So while developer finish both tasks, they'll be in progress. Okay, give me 1 second. I think I have to make this selector for development. See if I can make this way. Okay, in progress means it's in progress for development and testing. Okay, so once development is done, the developer there will be more columns. I'm going to create it for you. Developer team will say, okay, can you start testing? So after first 5-6 hours, it's the same day. Monday they finish the work. Let's say 11:30 or 12 o'clock they start working. So by next day Tuesday morning, by around 11:12, this will be ready, right? 6 hours. So by around 11:12, you're gonna start testing. Which one? The first requirement. So it says 12 hours means after 1.5 day, right? So Monday will go. Tuesday, by end of the day, Tuesday, this is ready for testing.
But you said it is the time, the hours for the both, for the
Both.
development and
So
the.
8 hours for them, 4 hours for QA. So that they already discussed what they want, but within these 12 hours, things will be done. Means this is ready for, I can say this will be put on a side, then they'll start the second requirement. Everything once ready, then we give it to the business to test it. Once the entire pizza is ready, we give it to them for test. Otherwise, each slice we will test it.
Okay.
We put all the slice in pizza box ready. Requirement 1, requirement 2, requirement 3, requirement 4. We all have development done, testing is done, the box is getting ready, nice display. We don't give to the business when it's not look great, it's not ready, it's not finished. It's, remember, business is our customer. We when you go to the phone store and somebody give you open phone iPhone and say, okay, we're still working on it, you can start testing this one, right? It says, how can I test it? It's still, the box is not clean, it's not, cover is not done, the camera is not installed, right? How can you test? So once the entire application is close to finish, we give to the business for testing. We call user acceptance testing. We'll talk about that, right? So that's what the work for the QA. Okay, if I go to other project, okay, and what, see what QA is doing right now. Let me just quickly show you the previous project. So QA has done, QA is going to their own area, and they go and work on all these test cases. I'm going to show you in detail work. You're gonna, same thing, you're gonna work in a project, any company you go. So same process, same work, pass or fail. Remember, this is 1.0 release. Okay, so here is a, um, I think is, I'm just gonna quickly show you. Let's say there is a cycle 1.0. Zagan is, has worked on Chrome browser. He has finished all the test cases of all the requirement, either pass or fail. Okay, maybe in other browser he's still working, or maybe one cycle you have all test cases. We will teach you all this, right? Some of them are pass, some of them are fail. If it is fail, means there is a bug. So your goal is to create a bug when requirements given to BA. Okay, now remember I told you you are a sandwich person as well. Okay, so Mark is here. Okay, Mark wanted a feature, basic landing page. You are a developer, has done the coding, you are testing. If developer has not done the development based on the Mark's requirement, Mark wanted first name look this way, if it is not that way, you create a bug, you fail that, you fail this area over here, fail. Verify the sign up requirement, or let's say verify the sign up button. If sign up button is not same as the as Mark wanted, green color, font size, space, size, everything, you're gonna execute by clicking. I'm just gonna show you short way. You're gonna fail this, and while you fail it, you're gonna add bug over here. Okay, you're gonna add a bug over here. Okay, you're gonna create bug over here. Everything will be shown to you. So number of test cases, pass or fail. Make sure everything is pass and clean. Then you go and sign off. Shruti and Parveen, clear on this one? This should be clean. The application going to the customer or business owner should be really good looking, exactly what Mark wanted. Then is going to the next phase, which is customer test, business testing. Okay, once you sign off, okay, then it's going to the Mark. Mark is doing the testing. We call it user acceptance testing. We'll talk more in detail coming sessions. Then once everything is good, we are going live. Then it's going to the maintenance, customer service, call center. They start taking over. Clear on this one? Our next session is all working on how to work as a QA from here, from zero. So you will be getting a requirement document first to review. Okay, next session we will revise everything again. Anshul will take over the next session as a project session. You're gonna work on side by side how QA works. So you're gonna take the the project documents, you're gonna take the Excel, you're gonna prepare everything in Excel first. Okay, once you prepare Excel, finishing in Excel, you're gonna go to the Jira, and whatever the people has done the work, same way you're gonna do as well over here, and start testing the same way we work in company as well. Okay, then step by step, the first sprint, second sprint completely done, sign off project document. So let me quickly show you. There are sign up documents, project documents, right? There is a sign up document, sign up project over here as well. I think I'll show you that one as well. There is a automation code, there is a class notes, everything is part of your, I think they're still working, but let me just go through the other team. They have it sign off. Yeah, there you go. Sign off. Here's a sign off. Okay. So you're gonna put how much work you have done for Chrome, Edge. This is more technical work, but we will review together when you have to do sign off. Okay, you're gonna prepare this one, you're gonna submit to us, we'll review it. There's lots of work, the way you're supposed to work with us, the way you're supposed to work with the company, that's what you're gonna learn over here. So first project, then two more maintenance project, then more projects. In 2 months you're gonna work on manual testing, which is called functional testing. Okay, functional testing, you will be three projects. You're gonna do automation testing. I think it's open right now, let me show you. Okay, you are working on automation. Again, it's like, so 40 50 60% of manual testing, 30, 25 30% of automation testing. You're learning everything. Okay, everything you learn step by step. You see this one, all the steps, you enter username and password. So you're gonna design some code. This is not developers code, this is testing code. Very simple and easy, but you're gonna learn step by step. And that's what your expert is. When an accountant going in second level, senior accountant, senior accountant does all this. This is what you learn in automation, how senior people are doing. So you're learning all this, right? Automation, API testing, SQL testing. That means you're a complete package for a company. Okay, then you go in, let me quickly go to the indeed.ca. See what are the job market. Jobs are remote, hybrid, right? If I just search quality assurance analyst, so irrespective of whatever the city you are, I have people in Regina working for Toronto company. I have people in Saskatoon, they work for Seattle company, right? So everybody is working on, either is remote company or in hybrid, right? So if I just take one company, associate analyst, a QA analyst, okay, see what they want. This is exactly what we were discussing in very first session. Actively collaborate with developers and business stakeholder, means project manager, BA, everyone. Clarify the requirements, requirement review, the first step. We discussed this one, right? This guy, requirement reviews, right? Very first thing. Okay. Especially in terms of testability, consistency, competitive. We're going to learn all this in each project. Participating proactively in team retrospectives, everyday meeting. We're going to learn all this. We'll do all those meetings as well here. Creating test cases, test scenario based on user stories. So we'll do this one in Excel first, then we will do on Jira. Make sense? I'm just going through the job step by step. Okay. Participating story pointing session. This is our sprint planning meeting. Estimation. Ensure accurate complete success criteria for each and every story. You test it, you pass it, close. Okay. Ensure definition of done is met, means each story, if I go here in our own project, it will be part of either, complete process standards are maintained or not. Okay, from backlog to development, in progress to done. Okay, done means finally testing is done and sign off is done by QA. That's what we discussed here, right? This is what done means, entire process. That's what they want you to know and learn. Okay, backend database testing, you're going to learn part of our database testing, API testing as well. That's why, see, this is an additional skill. Most of the people only know manual testing. So if you know this one as well, your second skill already here. Execute valid manual and automation testing. So this is 60, 70, 80%. This is 20, 30%. So you learn everything. Identify any potential quality issues, means bugs, and you create those bugs, right? Make sure all the requirements are completed. Remember, I told you you're a sandwich person. So you make sure everything is done. You use Jira, exact same thing we use Jira. Okay, majority of the company using the same. This requirement of job requires 5 years of experience. Okay, this is what we're gonna go through. Minimum 2 to 3 years experience will go. If you apply for this job with all the specification of your project, they will qualify interview. Okay, we will be applying jobs until 5 to 6 years of requirement in the job market. Why? This is still entry level jobs for QA. Senior QA, lead QA, that's what the next level of job. This is manual testing, easy job, entry level job. Okay, I'm going back here. Okay. Well versed all QA process. You should know everything. Good e-commerce experience. If you have, this is great for you, right? So this is or equivalent or in a equivalent field. Okay. So if you have diploma degree is fine. You're gonna add this certification as part of your learning as well, and you're gonna go through this job. Like this job, there are so many jobs. Maybe remote, hybrid. Okay. So let's say work on site means this is only automation. This is around $85, $100 per hour with IBM. Okay. I'm just going to go through entry level jobs shows more for you. Quality assurance, risk analyst. Okay. Everywhere pretty much requirement is same. You gather the requirement. It's big paragraph written. Let's talk about senior quality assurance. Okay. You are learning till this level. Okay. You're learning till this level. Okay. Who knows everything, but you can apply for entry level jobs. Okay. You have to design documentations, go into the stand up meeting, planning meeting, test cases. Remember, we just showed all the documentation as well. Uh, Functional integration, regression testing, we're going to learn all those types of testing. Okay. Work with the team member to identify, demonstrate the analytical skill, problem solving skill. Candidate has knowledge of agile testing such as Jira again, right? Other tools as well. We also have Confluence, TestRail, other tools as well. So likewise, every company using similar. All the people who got the jobs pretty much in the past, they were either hotel work, hotel manager, some are worked in a bank, some were worked in a the Amazon warehouse, right?
These are all from
These are all the people who got the jobs all like 8, 10 years, like hundreds, right? I'm just going through. Some of them have had 20 years of gap, right? Nidhi had a housewife background. Kathy had some technical background from India, right? There are so many. Pavitra, Nisharg, so many, right? But I took some example. She worked for Lowe's customer service. Then she got a job with IBM, like Shaw here in Dallas, in Calgary, then IBM, right? Then she's working for US company. So there are so many examples, right? Work with Hudson Bay as a cashier, then work with Shaw Dallas over here, then work got job with oil and gas company, right? So many people, various background, but no technical background pretty much. Some have had background, but again they learn from zero here because Canadian skills, Canadian projects, you need to have an exposures for this one. Okay, so this is the complete. This is duration of 2 months. Okay, now one thing which are in benefit right now, we decided to move forward to the next level of fees, but we are remaining same for this one. We decided for $3,000, but we remain same 2,000, same as previous batch, January, February. Okay, I think you decided to join in March, but I think we didn't had a enough candidates for March, so we started. This is still same effective. Okay, makes 2,100. Okay, the next batch onwards they're gonna pay 3,100, 3,200. I think that's the next level of fees increasing, but this includes all the learnings. Once you prepare your complete your project learning, you are preparing your resume with me 101 or here or online. You make sure your resume is ready, then you're going to prepare with me for interview question answers. I'll teach you how to apply that. There'll be separate session for that. So total 8 to 9 sessions or sometimes 10 sessions each Saturday
so there is only one
morning.
session. Okay. Only
It,
one session in a
only
week.
one session per week, and Monday to Friday you practice what the project work has been given to you. Clear on that? That way you accomplish. If you, I can finish in 1 week, but you can't practice. You have to practice on projects. This is not one day job. Okay, you don't have to apply the jobs within 2 3 months. If you get ready, you confident, then you apply. But you get learn everything. You practice. You have access to Jira. You access to the documentations. You practice, practice, practice. If you're ready in June, you apply the June jobs. Remote, how to apply, where to apply, everything is gonna be taught to you. Okay, if you got an interview, we'll tell you what to do for those interview question answers as well. You'll be helped for the references as well. Means the companies in your resume, you'll have references. Make sense? So if I think I have one here. Let me just open one recent. this will be kind of, I think I did VRAN. Okay, so this is kind of uh, okay. This much experience you gain after 2 months. Okay, what we learn, everything is here. Have you heard about this in job as well, right? Regression, integration, requirement review, okay, lesson learn, all kinds of meetings, everything is part of your learning. Whatever you have practiced, everything is part of your um, your your resume. Responsibility is same as you will see in the job description as well. Number of projects you work, the tools you have used, everything is part of your experience. We will be using 2 to 3 companies based on your gap. It's individual person, everybody's have different background. That is 101 review. Clear on this one? I'm coming to your questions as well within a minute. Give me 1 second. I think I have this open on title. Okay. Okay. So this is today's session is complimentary, as everybody wants to know what is the session look like and stuff. Okay. From the next session, you need to either decide you want to pay in installment. Okay. Of, so you can pay in a single pay. Single pay, we are still giving same as previous batch. You have the $100 off, which is you only paying 2000, no GST, right? So we will be giving you, this is what your pay. Okay, off after that. If you want to pay in more than one installment, means 2 or 3, you can pay 1100 and 1000. There is no GST off. Okay, here you get still receipt, you will get certificates, you will get full support. That's what the there's no extra separate charges for each. You just pay as usual, right? If you want to pay more than 2 installment, then there is a you have to submit the credit card authorization form. There'll be 2 to 3% extra on each side. Okay, you can pay by email transfer, company account, okay, accounting at ife.ca, and once you finish the full pay, you will get a receipt. Okay, so this is how everybody is paying. Basic pay is email transfer. If you want to use credit card, there'll be whatever the amount, there'll be 2%. So let's say if it is there'll be 2% as a transaction cost. Okay, but you're paying the same, you get the same off as everybody else. Okay, I'm going quickly questions and answers, and then for the next session, we're gonna run this one. We're gonna practice as a QA. We're gonna design test cases. We're gonna use Jira. We'll be following exactly what you're supposed to do in this job. Okay. Third session will be deeply working on various meetings, planning stuff. Second sprint, you've done everything. Fourth session, you're taking the second project, and then third project, you maintenance project you started, you working on that one, you start working on automation and API testing and database. So you're going from grade 1 kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2 to university level, right? By the time you finish 2 months, 2.5 months, you know everything, right? After that, we again review the jobs, so how much you know practically. Then you have an interview session with me. Till from next session till interview session, Anshul will work with you. Okay, and you're gonna practice everything with Anshul. He'll be Monday to Sunday available for your question answer. You are part of the team as well. You're part of the project group, WhatsApp group. You keep asking question directly within the group. Make sure your question is answered. Monday to Friday, you need 3, 4, 5 hours extra for practice, and 3 to 4 hours of session, right? That way you're gonna complete all the work 2 months. You keep working as well, there is no deadline for you. Once you finish, you require your resume review with me, interview question answers with me online or in person as well. Everybody will sit down together, we'll do interview session. Okay, and I'll show you how to apply the jobs and everything. Your goal will be to apply the job and get the interview. How to do it, everything will be explained here. You're gonna applying number of jobs, the way will be showed and told to you. You just bring 2, 3 interviews. One of the interview, you get the job. That's our final outcome. Once you get the interview, once you get the job, they'll ask for references. You're gonna start the job first day, first week, first month, 2 months, 3 months. We'll watch, observe you, and you settle down in your role. Clear on this one? This is part of your learning. References until you get the job. Either it's 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 1 month, right? Your learning is 2 to 3 months is with me with Anshul. Okay, you have access to the applications for number of months. You have access to your recordings for the whole year. So if you miss something, you can practice it. Okay. Question, Shruti, from you.
Sir, this Jira application, which we will be working from the next session,
Yes.
so we have, how do we have to install it in our
We
system
will show you
or?
everything. Next session, we will show you everything.
Okay,
You don't have to bring any knowledge or experience. Everything is step by step. Again, baby step. Remember, kindergarten, grade one. You're learning step by step over here. You just need to make sure how you paying. You tell me today, tomorrow. We
yes,
need to make sure everything Monday, Tuesday, you are ready by your done your first payment or full payment. You got access to all. You'll be part of your project team group. You have all the access. You have the until you meet next Saturday. You have your document to review, and you have Jira access next session with the coach.
yes.
Okay. Any other question? Is it easy for you so far, Shruti, to understand?
Yes, sir. This was the overview was pretty much understandable, but yeah, I wanted to experience how exactly the case studies are being
Exactly.
worked in practical. Yeah.
So what people are learning on Udemy, this and that, this is way different. What you learn and watch on theory and YouTube, this is completely opposite because you have to work on. This is the requirement of the job. Okay. So if in future, I'll tell you what extra you can do on Udemy or YouTube, but you have to learn the role practically. That is what the requirement of the job. Without this one, a lot of people have spent 6 years, 10 years just wasted. Okay. Many people have MBAs, MCAs, some people have a background from back home, but they cannot execute in next 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, they are done. Okay. I meet so many people who are coming after 6 years. Oh, I finished my truck driving and I'm coming back. I'm MCA. Some people have 2 years experience from back home here. They're starting against zero, right? But everybody start from zero here again, same as we discussed, right? You have to learn how companies want here because when they are hiring you, they have a trust on our teaching. They have trust on our projects, and sometimes they don't even do reference checks. You take it straight away to their projects. You are demonstrating the work which you have done over here. You are more of them fulfilling the dream of their company, like because they are hiring you for 35, 40 to $50 per hour, right? The experienced person goes 65, $70 per hour. So that's why they save money on you, and you're staying with the company for 2, 3 years. That's a win-win for both, right? So we'll learn every single thing what you're supposed to do for the 1 year, 2 year of the job, right? Parveen, any question from your side?
No questions, but I'm just lots of knowledge today. That's great. Yeah.
Same thing will be the next session.
Hmm.
Everything is going step by step. Nothing is going in rush. If one person is stuck, we wait until we have clear that. So the amount or time I spend today, Anshul is going like very slow. Our next coach
Hmm.
is like very slow. He makes sure Shruti, Parveen, Baldev, everybody understand we are clear on this one. All right, then we go into the next level. You can also approach him separately as well, right? So our goal is not to just Saturday's work, but you make sure you work on when you free. So ultimate goal is to practice, right? Without practice, you don't get confidence. We want you to get confident. Some people got straight away jobs in the show as a senior QA. How they get senior QA job, right? So Harmeet Singh, I just want to. Rushit got a job in IBM, a second job, right? In a world, nobody get their second job in IBM. Nobody. You could just bring me one person who got second job in IBM is very, challenging for them, right? Ambika in Toronto, in Calgary, Molly in Toronto, right? Maxon coming from the hotel to the straight away in a Shaw, right? Shivam worked with the Karen Western Bank in Edmonton, right? Shraddha, Divyesh coming from engineering background to QA, right? NCC got a, again housewife, right? I just want to bring some people who work, coming from the what is called the Scotia Bank as a financial advisor to the QA, right? And now he's a manager, director in big companies, right? Mukesh worked for Skip the Dishes, big teams, right? All these people coming from no background, or some had technical background but in various domains, right? So coming from the glass factory, right? You know there are glass factories in Calgary. They make the glasses, windows. So straight away he quit the job and got the QA job, right? There are so many, right? Vishali, thousands. But again, they all achieve without, with, I don't say without, means with some confidence from here, but they have had hard work. Okay, the work which they have done is accomplished. They had a fire inside them. They wanted to work hard. They want to change the career. Now they're enjoying the fruits. So they spent 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, followed us, did the work. Okay, what is the worst come worst outcome? You have to apply 30, 40, 50 jobs, you get 3 interviews. Some people applied 10 jobs, they got 3 interviews. Some people applied 100 jobs, but the applying the job is a technique, it's a skill we will teach you. If you follow it, you'll get interviews, right? There are some jobs coming to us as well, we'll hand over to you. Your goal is to apply the job and go to the interview. Rest is done here. If you don't do that, then our result is not in our favor. Make sense? Parveen, any question other than that from you?
No.
Okay, so all sessions are very, very slow, basic, easy to make sure you understand and you practice. There is no rush. That's why we are doing in 2.5 months. We can do it, I can do in 3 days. Right? Question, Baldev, from your side. So you'll be given access to this one. I would need your email address, which is your Gmail email. Okay, I'll give you access from our Google Drive. Next week, once you have, some of you, those most of you have paid up this one, you get access to Jira because it's paid license. We have to pay for that. Okay, you'll get for at least 2 to 3 months of access until you finish all the projects. Access is still there. Your recordings for 1 year, your access for the material is for 1 year. Okay, so we will be make sure that you're practicing enough. Very simple. Okay, so I think we'll wrap up over here. Any questions further, you can call me, you can message me, ask me. If you still have friends missing in this session, I'll give this recording to them, and you can also watch if you want it as well. Okay, so see you in the next session. Timing will be told part of your Google, like our WhatsApp group, and everything will be part of the WhatsApp group now. So whatever you need to do from the second session onwards, please follow on that one. And thank you for joining, and I hope you learn a lot of things
Thank you
today.
so much. Thank you so much.
Right, great, have a good weekend. We'll see you in the next session.
You too.
Thank you.
See
Thanks,
you.
Siddharth.
See
Bye.
you all in the next session.
Yeah, sure.